Hello everyone, welcome in. Now I guess we're about to start the first pick. So Adam Silver's about to get into this one here. So we'll have to see what we can do. I mean, shout out the Heat though, making it 8th seed, make it to the playoffs, or make it to the finals even. Bro, Grady Dick's suit is crazy. Sparkly red. He's up in Kansas though, I must say. Okay, we got the first pick coming out right now. I mean, it's the San Antonio Spurs. Do they really have to be on the clock, bro? Do they really need 5 minutes to make their selection? I think we all know who they're going to. I mean, it's obviously going to be Victor Wembanyama. If it's not Victor Wembanyama, I think that's going to be the biggest surprise. I think in draft history, possibly. I mean, Victor Wembanyama's consensus number one pick. Imagine they don't pick him here. I mean, I would highly doubt that they don't, but I mean, he's probably gonna do it. But yeah, I mean, the Spurs have a really good history with big men, so I think yeah, David Robinson, Tim Duncan. I mean, they've been great. They've been great for him. Um, Kawhi. I mean, if you call him a big man, I think Kawhi's another one there that you can say definitely has had a great time there. I mean, yeah, Victor Wembanyama is just freakish, bro. Like, if he is not good, I think that's just the biggest disappointment, like, of all time. Like, he at least has to be at least decent, you know? Like, I don't want to make him, have too high expectations. Like, he's going to get MVP every single year. But, I mean, Rookie of the Year is going to be definitely, he has to win Rookie of the Year. But, I mean, I'm not really expecting a okay, I'm expecting a multi MVP seasons from him. But I'm not expecting LeBron level at this point. I mean, we really don't know. I mean, look, I mean, like, bro, look at how tall he is, bro. Like, he could really just dunk by jumping like 2 inches in the air, bro. Like, he really doesn't need much to just like do anything. So that part is really crazy to me. But yeah, yeah, no, exactly. Bro's on it. Like a put back three dunk, 21.4 feet traveled in like 2 seconds. He really he's too easy. It's just too easy for him. Yeah, I mean, it's just too easy for him. Ooh, she got the Travis Scott lows on. She's not wrong though. She's not wrong. I mean, his ball control is amazing. I mean, his handles are just on point every time, though. So I really can't say like she's wrong. I mean, it's definitely gonna be hard as the taller player. I mean, we haven't. I mean, like Boban, like he's like 7'7". He's not really that. At least he hasn't really been too successful in what he's been doing. So I mean, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what he does here. Yeah. Yeah. The pick is in officially for the San Antonio Spurs. I mean, yeah, I watched that podcast episode with JJ Redick and Victor Wembanyama. And yeah, he's definitely like a lot more mature, I guess, compared to most of the people that we've already seen. Yeah, kind of crazy that he's a year older than me. And bro's talking about some free in the universe, bro. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, I must say. Yeah, shout out Bill Walton though. Shout out Bill Walton reference. Yeah, in the Spurs jersey is kind of crazy. Oh yeah, Tony Parker. Tony Parker's in there. Yao Ming was the last 7'5" player taken. But let's see here what the pick is. Looks like Adam Silver might be coming out here. I think we all know it's Victor Wembanyama though. With the first pick in the 2023 NBA Draft. There we have it, Victor Wembanyama, first pick. I mean, obvious, pretty obvious. We got that out the way. Now we have to see where his two's at. I mean, yeah, Victor Wembanyama. I was looking back, reminding me of the LeBron video I made. He said that he didn't feel any pressure in high school. Now Victor Wembanyama is coming in here. He's been asked if he's felt pressure. He said no. So I think we can see a great player in the making here. I mean, a player that can get the pressure to him. That's really, I feel like most of these prospects, they can get into their own head a lot and let things get into, their skin, things like that. So there's a chance that Wembanyama isn't as great. But, I mean, I don't really have high expectations, too high. But obviously I think that as a number one pick, you're going to have a really good career. Yeah, Victor Wembanyama going number one. Pretty obvious, but we'll have to see once he gets into the league. It's going to be exciting to see him. I think he's going to play like a little bit in the summer league, so that's going to be great to see him. But yeah, can't wait for this next season. He's going to that Spurs roster. I think he's going to pair well with Jeremy Sochan. In my opinion, I think Jeremy Sochan can really pass the rock. So, I think it'll be a great pairing there. And then, as for, I can't even think about it. But I mean, Greg Popovich, bro, has only gotten 5 years to not make the playoffs, bro. The Pistons like haven't actually won a playoff series in like 20 years, bro. and Greg Popovich gets like nothing. Greg Popovich doesn't have any time to suffer, bro. Bro already's about to make the playoffs again. It's crazy. Shaq wears a size 22. Is kind of crazy. Just learned that. But yeah, I mean, Wembanyama, we'll have to see. But a lot of international players have really been doing well. I mean, what, 3 out of the last MVPs have been Euro League, or not Euro League, but overseas. So I think, he obviously overseas leagues have shown like that they can produce a lot of talent. So um, the Hornets are now on the clock, but I think, yeah, Victor Wembanyama should be doing really good. But number one picks in Spurs history get David Robinson at 1987, Tim Duncan in 1997, and then Victor Wembanyama in 2023. Like, bro, that's just crazy. I'm jealous of the Spurs right now. The Pistons should have got number one pick, bro. I'm telling you. But no, the Pistons don't need any more bigs, bro. Bro would have had no room in that Pistons bench, bro. Yeah, so now we have that Victor Wembanyama off the board. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what the Hornets do here on the clock. I mean, Brandon Miller is really just been between Brandon Miller and Scoot Henderson. In my opinion, they should go with Scoot Henderson. I think he would pair a lot better with LaMelo and Miles Bridges. So. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, they had Brandon Miller was pretty much consensus second pick, and then we got Scoot Henderson comes up, and then Brandon Miller lately comes up, and then now it's looking like, yeah, because Brandon Miller was at like minus like 300 be picked a second. And then now a lot of people, even Shams reported live on Pat McAfee show that Scoot Henderson is getting a lot of interest as a second pick. So I'm really not sure. It's going to be interesting to see what they do here. It's going to be really interesting to see what the Hornets do. I think it'll be really exciting to see what they do. Oh, Sohan, yeah. It's supposed to be Sohan, not Sochan. My fault. But yeah, bro, I'm telling you, he's gonna. Oh man, missed the handshake for Victor Wembanyama though. Not gonna lie, Victor Wembanyama went for that handshake, bro. Jeremy Sohan just said nah, bro. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, Spurs know they're gonna be great, bro. I mean, I feel like they weren't that bad. It's just kind of the West is just really competitive, and Spurs just did not have that roster. So we'll have to see. I mean, I think they can make a lot more moves in the off season, and I think it'll be interesting to see what they can do. Victor Wembanyama. Shut up, bro. Yeah, I just don't tell Victor Wembanyama what Charles Barkley said about women in San Antonio. Because, bro has Victor Wembanyama cut in the back, bro. That's crazy. Bro, I got the Victor Wembanyama cut, bro. No way. I would have never thought I would see that in my life. The Victor Wembanyama cut is crazy. Okay, the pick is in for the Hornets, though. We'll have to see. Is it gonna be Brandon Miller? Is it gonna be who's it gonna be? Let me go ahead and reload this. I don't know why it's taking so long. There we go. Oh, there we go. Brandon Miller going to the Charlotte Hornets. Dang. My first miss of the day. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever though. It's whatever though. You know, Brandon Miller. Well, for somebody that says that Paul George is their GOAT, I don't really have high expectations. I could just be a hater though, but I mean, really, really, in my opinion, I feel like he's just not the best pick for the Hornets. You know, I think he could do a lot better. Or at least I feel like Scoot Henderson can do a lot better, for a lot more for the Hornets organization. And Scoot might drop, but I don't know. I mean, he might go to the Trailblazers. I mean, if they're really committed to trading Dame away, I think Scoot Henderson would be pretty good. Yeah, like I said in my unreleased mock draft video, but I think Scoot Henderson, uh, I think he'll pair good with Anthony Simons and Shaden Sharp. I think Trailblazers are really making a really good young core here, and I think they can keep it going. So, I mean, getting Scoot Henderson would be probably the best move here. I think, in my opinion, he's the second best player in the draft. So, in my opinion, they would be getting a steal with getting Scoot Henderson. But yeah, Brandon Miller. I mean, yeah, Hornets. He just said he reminds him of Paul George. That's his guy. Well, I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But Alabama has been really good, so I can't really hate. But I don't know. It's just something about Brandon Miller. Just kind of throws me off. I don't know what it is. Something about it. But number 2 picks in the draft, we got Alonzo Mourning, Mika Okafor, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and Brandon Miller. Interesting. I'm gonna just see what the Hornets do here, cause I mean LaMelo, you're most likely gonna have Bridges back. I mean, if LaMelo can stay healthy, I mean they made it to play in when LaMelo was healthy and they had Miles Bridges, so getting Brandon Miller might should be pretty good. So, I mean, yeah, Trailblazers might. I'm not sure if the Trailblazers are going to be making a move here. Their pick is in, however. Let's go ahead. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah. Charlotte is very young, but I'm just not sure what are they gonna do? I'm just worried about what they could do. It's kind of crazy that the Trailers had 33 wins and still was the 5th worst record in the league, bro. That just shows how competitive the West is, man. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, bro. It's gonna be a movie. If you don't get out of here, bro. Portland is indeed on the clock.
which would be to draft Scoot Henderson and pair him with Damian Lillard in that backcourt. The second
Most likely
option
they're not
is
going to
to
be.
move off that pick and look for an all-star player that fits the timeline of Damian Lillard. And of course, the third option is the most drastic option, and this is something that we'll keep an eye on during free agency, is to entertain trade suitors for Damian Lillard.
Bobby, thank you. We're about 40 seconds away from the pick being in here, JJ. What would you like to see at least?
I mean, it is going to be interesting if Damian Lillard does get traded here. I mean, I think it really all just depends on what they do here. And they pick Scoot Henderson, and I think that's a great pick in my opinion. I mean, he's going to make, yeah, exactly. He's going to make an immediate impact, like JJ said. He's going to make, an obvious immediate impact. I think it's going to be great for him. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a great pick. Dang, still 1 for 30 though. Still 1 for 30 on the. But yeah, shout out Portland, bro. Shout out Portland, getting Scoot Henderson. I'm telling you, I think they do trade. I don't know if they're gonna trade Damian Lillard tonight though. So, I don't know. I think he wanted to go to Charlotte, but I think Portland might be a pretty good place for him though. I think it's going to be a great place for him. I think, him pairing with Shaden Sharp, you get Anthony Simons at the 3 maybe. Obviously, you're going to have a little bit of a rough time down there in the paint because they don't really have bigs. But, I mean, Scoot Henderson can really rebound, in my opinion. So, there's going to be a little bit of a small lineup, but they still have the 23rd pick, and they definitely could trade Dame today for a first round selection. So we'll have to see what happens, later tonight. See if the Trailblazers do trade away Damian Lillard at this point. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see what they do here. But next for the Rockets, in my mock draft I had them picking Amen Thompson. So he's very possible. But yeah, Scoot Henderson, I think that's a steal for the Trailblazers by far. That's a steal for the Trailblazers. Ooh, young Russell Westbrook. That's actually a pretty good. That's a pretty good comparison, I think. Young Russell Wilson. I mean, he's a dynamic point guard. He's able to get to the paint. I'm telling you, he's able to get to the paint. He's able to dunk. I mean, he's really electric. I think. Yeah, I mean, he scored on Wembanyama, bro. He scored on Wembanyama in the G League, bro. So I'm telling you, bro. He's. I feel like he's definitely got that spirit like Russ. So I think it'll be really great. I think that's a great comparison. But he does look like a really short person against Victor Wembanyama, though. I mean, I think Victor Wembanyama makes anybody look short, but he just looks like super small. Oh man, look at that Hezzy though. Look at that Hezzy, bro. He's him. He's actually really good. I'm telling you, Scoot Henderson, he's got a lot of potential. I think him with the Hornets probably would have been better. I feel like it would have been more dynamic. But obviously they're not going for the fans. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting.
He is ODD and he is with our Monica McNutt.
Scoot, you took time to hug every one of your siblings at the table before you went to the stage after Adam Silver called your name. Why was it important to take that moment?
I'm just enjoying the moment. And that means so much. I had to. No matter who's calling me, I'm blessed to be here. I gotta thank the ones that got me here in the first place. That's what I had to do.
Mom, Crystal, Dad, Chris, you guys told me at age 5 you knew your son was special. You could see that this day would come. Now that it's here, what's going through your mind?
It's amazing. 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 God is good.
It's funny that they always have to remind the parents to put the mics up to their mouth. Like talking to Mike. Talking to Mike. Oh yeah, you know what? I have not been able.
But I know your model is
I've not been
play
keeping up with
or
this.
play hard or don't play. And this is just the beginning, right? Scoot, so what are the Portland Trailblazers getting in adding Scoot Henderson to their organization?
They get a dog. They get a dog that's gonna come in and that's gonna be hungry. You know, I'm young, but I got a mature mindset and that's to work and that's to come in and make a real impact and not just the basketball side, but in the community. You know, so they get a special player, a special person.
You guys have done a great job of keeping him grounded, although you've been tremendously focused on your own, but you have helped Chris. Now that he steps into the pros, what kind of basketball dad are you going to be?
I'm just going to be the dad on the side, you know, cheering. At the same time, I'm a perfectionist, so
You better be a drama right there.
watch what he's doing, what he's not doing, and try to perfect his skill set.
It's good though.
We still going to
Can't watch over him, you know.
and nothing changed. Nothing changes.
But yeah, Houston really letting this clock drain out, man. I think, yeah, the top 3 consensus players have already gone, so it's really up to anybody here. But yeah, I think Amen Thompson's probably the best pick for the Rockets. I think pairing him with Jalen Green will be absolutely amazing. The Rockets need a shooter. They have him, or if they get Amen Thompson, they'll have a shooter in him. So I think that'll definitely be a great pick to add him there.
And then talk about cap space. They're projected to have $48 million in cap space this off season. That's the most in the NBA. So
Just gotta keep it updated, keep it refreshing.
of course, they have Alperen Şengün, who both of us are very high on, but it feels
Yeah, I
like
mean,
they need to build up their
yeah, it's just something. It's just something because they're such young players. Obviously, they lost their starting head coach, you know, when it came to the Pistons, though, for assistant coaching. But yeah, they got Ime Udoka.
Get some bets a la JJ Redick, 1 year, $23 million. I don't know, like Philly did. I'm just saying.
average shooter. Now, just walking off.
I mean, for that money, I'm giving this up.
Okay.
So we're clear.
Gotta go.
Dang, so JJ Redick's not getting paid $23 million a year, apparently. So, we know he's making less than 23.
Well, the player that I'm looking at is Amen Thompson. I mean, he is a point guard. He's 6'7", so he plays with a lot of size. I think he fits in with that group. But another thing, when you talk about this being a young team, to me, Amen, both of the twins, but talking Amen here, they've been described as being guard versions of Tim Duncan.
The pick is in for the Raptors.
Anything else. Until a few weeks ago, they had iPhone 5s. That's the iPhone with the button at the
Yep,
bottom.
there we go. They got Amen Thompson.
Home screen. They're not worried
Okay, that was kind of weird. I literally just shut up there and then went away. If it wants to. There we go. Men Thompson. I mean, obviously, I told you, you know, he's a shooter. He's a shooter. He's a true shooter. He's elite, yeah. Overtime elite, get it, you know. But yeah, both of those ones are really good. 5th pick in the draft. You know, my Pistons are going up. I think they definitely have to get a forward. I put them with Cam Whitmore, but on the day I made my mock draft, Cam Whitmore's draft stock actually really dropped, and some of them people were saying that they're going out of the top 10. So we'll have to see what the Pistons have in store, but I feel like they definitely need to go forward. They lost Sadiq Bey in the trade this past season, so they definitely have to get forward. They have way too many whatchamacallit. They have way too many big men, and I feel like they have too many guards. So I mean, if you really get the forwards, you got Bogdanovich still, so I think overall they got to go forward. They have to go forward. Please go forward, bro. Please go forward. I can't take it anymore if they don't go forward. There's too many guys. You got Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey, and then you have Killian Hayes, and then you have a big man. You have Jalen Duren, and you have Isaiah Stewart, and you have James Wiseman, bro. Like, get a forward, bro. You have no forwards. Your forward is Bogdanovich, bro. I don't really know if you want. No shade to Bogdanovich, though. He's cool. I like Bogdanovich, but he's a little too old now. He's a little too old. I need a little bit more youth at the forward position from the Pistons. So looks like the ticker might like kind of erase the end. So with the more names I put in, so there's a chance that the picks don't show up later, but Great pick for the Rockets, though. I really like that.
He is so incredibly
And now
athletic
2 for
basketball.
30
He's the
on the
specialist
on the
in
mock
breaking
draft
down
picks,
the
bro.
man that is in front of him, whether
2
it's
for
an inside
30.
out, a crossover between legs,
2 for
up
4,
up
I
over
guess you
the
could say
ball.
now. 2 for 4.
He is
50%.
he hunts the paint. He has
What can I
great
say?
footwork. There is such an incredible foundation for Amen Thompson to be a great NBA player, and he's a worker. He puts the time in. As I told you, he has an incredible work ethic. I think we're going to see him grow immense amounts from here. Average just over
Yeah, let's
16
see
points, just
who
over
the Pistons
6
pick, bro.
5, 9
Please, bro.
rebounds,
Please pick a
8
forward,
and
bro.
a
I can't take any more centers. I can't take any more guards, okay? There's too many. There's too many. And I think Cam Whitmore, Jarris Walker, and Grady Dick are your top 3 forwards going into this pick. And I had Cam Whitmore because I feel like he's probably the best pick. And, I mean, he's coming from Villanova, you know, same place Sadiq Bey came from. So, there's a little bit of a connection there. But you are coming into this one with new coach Monty Williams and new assistant coach. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see what they do pick here. But Troy Weaver is just known to make great moves. I mean, last year on draft day, absolutely fleeced the Knicks for Jalen Duren. In my opinion, absolutely fleeced the Knicks for Jalen Duren. They took on Kemba Walker's contract. Absolutely fleeced the pick. Got the pick for Jalen Duren and Jaden Ivey in the top 10, bro. Like, went off here. But shout out to man.
To Florida, to Atlanta, and now you're headed to the Houston Rockets. First thought as you become a Rocket.
I'm just excited to be a Rocket.
Maya, Troy,
Bro, it's excited to rock it. But, oh yeah, shout out to Pistons, bro. Worst record in the league, bro. And we had the 5th pick, so it's kind of crazy to me. But Cam Whitmore, best available according to Jay Billis. So I think we got that, bro. I think we got that in the back, bro. Come on, just pick up Cam Whitmore, bro. Pick up a forward, please, bro. Please, Troy Weaver. I beg, pick a forward, bro. Can't take any more guards. We got too many guards, bro. We got absolutely too many guards. We don't need any more. But ESPN has Asar Thompson as the highest rank. But please pick a forward, please, bro. But like I kind of don't want Grady Dick though, because I mean, what is that suit? Okay, what is that suit, bro? Bro, it's bright red. Shout out to the men though.
Troy, you have had a vision for both
Man, there's In and Out in New York. I thought it was only here in the West Coast.
you see moving forward.
But hey, pretty good. I must say. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do. Cause yeah, man, it's I really hope the Pistons pick a forward, bro. I can't take it. I can't have any more guards, bro. You have too many big men. All of them are gonna want out. By far, so. And but the pick is in for the Pistons.
And here they are growing up together. But if you look at the first four picks tonight, we got Victor Wembanyama, a European professional. We got Brendan Miller, a college player.
They got Asar Thompson, bro. I swear.
And now 2 guys
I swear, bro.
Atlanta.
Asar Thompson over Cam Whitmore. You need a forward and you get another guard, bro. Okay, are they gonna move Killian Hayes? They have to move Killian Hayes. It doesn't make. You have to move Killian Hayes at this point. Then you have to move Killian Hayes.
Detroit Pistons, they are now on the clock, of course.
Hey, but shout out the Twins, bro. Getting picked back to back, bro. That's some. You know. Only some siblings have the privilege of saying that they got drafted back to back. Yes. And Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey. Why are you getting another guard? That's the thing I don't understand. Why are you getting another? You have 4 guards on your team now. See, me and JJ Redick knew. We knew, but no, they got a guard. They got Asar Thompson. They were like, hey, here it is, Asar Thompson. Like, I'm Asar Thompson. I'm pretty sure he was the MVP, the OTE MVP and Finals MVP. Bro, Adam Silver couldn't even say the Detroit Pistons, bro, because he knew he was like, bro, what is this? What is this trash guard? Hey, bro, shout out Asar though. I like Asar. I think he's a good player, but it just doesn't make any sense to me.
He said, I'm nowhere near as good as I can be.
Hey,
I
hey,
cannot let Nico
I
Mark
just don't
lie.
understand, bro. Why? You have Cade Cunningham, you have Jaden Ivey, you have Killian Hayes. You have 3 guards, literally 3 guards, bro. You don't need any more guards, bro. But I hope Asar Thompson does thrive in the league, though. I really hope he thrives, bro. Cause like, bro, this team needs to be good, bro. I can't watch anymore. So I'm assuming they're gonna be running a pretty small lineup. So they're probably, I mean, there's no way he's gonna be starting though. That's the thing though. Top 5 pick, he's probably not even gonna start. Cause they're not starting Killian Hayes. Cause the only reason Killian Hayes was starting last season was because Cade Cunningham got injured. Cade Cunningham's coming back healthy. Jaden Ivey had a really great season last year. Uh, Again, you don't have any small forward. I'm not sure if they're gonna really. They're probably gonna move Jalen Duren to small forward. Jalen Duren to the 3. Okay, I can kind of see it. Isaiah Stewart, you gotta move to the 4. Even though he's a little undersized, undersized for a center. I think you gotta move him to the 4. And then center, you're gonna have James Wiseman. Bench, coming off bench, I think you gotta have Asar Thompson as 6 man. He's definitely a better guard than Killian Hayes, in my opinion. Defensively, especially, or I guess offensively more than defensively. And Killian Hayes is really great defensive man, but he's not really the best offensive guard. I would say he's not really him when it comes to offensive guards. So that one does kind of worry me a little bit, but yeah, exactly. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out too, bro. I'm trying to figure out what are they gonna do. But yeah, coming off the bench, then you're probably gonna have Asar Thompson, Killian Hayes, backcourt. You're probably gonna have Bogdanovich coming off bench, and then 2 bigs, I guess. I mean, shout out Corey Joseph. I guess, bro. I just don't really know how I like this pick. I think he's a really good player, but I don't know. I just don't know, man. There's too many guards, bro. Why do you have so many guards, bro? I had about in my mock draft, I did have Asar Thompson going to the I had Asar Thompson going to the Rock or the Magic. So I'm not sure. Maybe it Cam Whitmore kind of flips there, which would be good. I did hear that the Magic were looking to move Cole Anthony and Jalen Suggs, so there's a chance.
You guys have taken the path less traveled in choosing OT Elite, and now you are here on draft night about to start your professional career. What gives you confidence in your
Bro, Asar Thompson got the boots, man. And they get wow, Anthony Black. That is interesting. Anthony Black to the Magic. Wow, interesting. I had Anthony Black going down 8th to the I have caps on. I had Anthony Black going 8th to the Wizards, but I guess yeah, they don't really need a point guard since they kind of got Jordan Poole today. So yeah. Wow, Anthony Black shooting up the board. Talk about that. Wow, Cam Whitmore dropping down. That's kind of tough. I wish my stream wasn't so far behind though. The one that I'm watching at least. But I know my stream's a little delayed. But anyway, I mean, dang. Cam Whitmore, bro. Cam Whitmore, my guy. What's happening, man? What happened where his draft stock dropped that much? I really don't understand. Like, It really doesn't make sense. Like, how has he dropped down so far? And Anthony Black, I think, brings a really good, um, like when I was bringing up his fit with the Wizards, I thought Anthony Black would be a great, um, a great filler for Bradley Beal. But again, the Wizards traded for Jordan Poole today, so they wouldn't really need a guard. Sorry, but they probably will need a center or a big forward. We'll have to see. Pacers here. I have Pacers here selecting Jarvis Walker, so we'll have to see who they pick. Um, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Wow, that's interesting. Wow, yeah, I'm not sure. That's gonna be it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. Yeah, that's gonna be. Mhm. Especially, I mean, even getting Anthony Black now, it looks like they're definitely committing to either moving Cole Anthony or Jalen Suggs today, or even a little bit later, for possibly another big man. I mean, they got Bol Bol though, so I don't really know. But Bol Bol's been doing really great for the Magic. Hat doesn't really fit on his head though. But I think Anthony Black will really pair well with Paolo Banchero. I think that was something great that they brought up though, for sure, for sure. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I think the Magic were a team that need to shoot. So yeah, you're getting a score. You're getting a score for the Magic. That you definitely need. I feel like the Jalen Suggs project is kind of done. I mean, he just hasn't really been doing much. Markel Fultz has had a little bit of a comeback. Yeah, exactly, KCC. That's what I've been saying. Scoot in Portland works. Even if they do move Dame, I think he'd work well with Shaden Sharp. So I think that backcourt is gonna be pretty nice, in my opinion. Scoot Henderson, I think he's gonna be a pretty good player. I can't wait. I can't wait to see him out there. Yeah, and Anthony Simons, yeah, for sure. I think Portland's building a really good young core there, so I gotta say that they'll be pretty good. They should be pretty good. Even when they trade Dame, if they trade Dame today for some first round picks, I think they can for sure make a really good core, pretty full core there. So, but yeah, I think here for the Pacers, they gotta get Jarvis Walker. I think he'd be good. Yeah, even in the draft, they said they remind him of a young Westbrook. I think Scoot Henderson definitely has something uh, kind of akin to that young Westbrook. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they have in that backcourt. I can't wait to see what they do, because spacing is gonna be elite, I think. And Portland was close to even making the playoffs. I mean, they had 33 wins last season, still had the fifth worst record. So I think the West is definitely a lot harder than the East. But I think, yeah, getting Scoot Henderson will definitely boost them up there. Ooh, they got Bilal Coulibaly. Wow. I had him going to the Raptors at 13. That's quite the move up. So I wonder, what did Cam Whitmore do? Cause his draft style absolutely tanked so far. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough to see. Like, I had him going top 5 to the Pistons, bro. And he's just down there chilling, I guess. I say, yikes. Actually, let me move the screen up a little bit. But I mean, he's played with Victor Wembanyama. He looked pretty good. His stats weren't too Like they weren't high or anything, but yeah, I mean he definitely jumped. I think that's pretty high. That's a pretty high pick for the Pacers, especially if you're if you're in the rumor mill of trading Miles Turner, then that's definitely gonna be a hit there. But I think Tyrese Halliburton's been pretty good for him. But yeah, definitely questioning this pick for the Pacers. Not really sure about that, but yeah, Cam Whitmore, bro. Who was gonna pick Cam Whitmore? This is not looking too good. Not looking too good. Okay, I wish the Pistons got Cam Whitmore, bro. I can't take another guard for the Pistons, bro. This is too much. Too many guards on the Pistons. But coming in at eighth, I had the Wizards getting Anthony Black, but now since he's off the board, who do they go for? Oh, never mind. They just traded number 7 to the Wizards. So it looks like Bilal Coulibaly is actually going to Washington. So they're going to be pairing him up there. Might be a little bit. That's a little bit of a better move, in my opinion, than the Pacers getting him. So I'm assuming that the Pacers are going to pick 8. So they're getting him to Washington. So that's going to be interesting, because I mean, what Kuzma's most likely out, so yeah, the Wizards definitely needed a forward, so that's what it looks like. I think they just traded that back, but yeah, I still wonder what the Pacers are gonna do. They could still select Jarris Walker, hopefully. Yeah, I had Jarris Walker going at 7 and Grady Dick going at 9. So yeah, Bilal going that high, I'm a little questionable on it. That's probably one of the more questionable pick. I guess that's the first questionable pick. Because I mean, Asar Thompson, I had him going at 6, so I mean, it wasn't really that big of a jump going to 5. So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. But yeah, I wonder what, because they're not really reporting on it. But I'm assuming the Pacers got the 8th pick and the Wizards got the 7th, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, the Pacers still get Jarris Walker. I mean, he's the second best player, and they definitely need a forward. Yeah, I have to see. It is kind of interesting to watch them interview, and they don't know that he's going to Washington. He ain't going to Indiana. But then again, Kobe got traded on draft night too. Just kidding, no, bro. I don't know. Bilal didn't really have like the stats really on paper to really say, but I mean he did drop like 30 in the playoffs, the LNB playoffs. So I mean I gotta say, I mean it ain't too bad. Wizards definitely need that. Yes, Woj, tell me. Yep, Pacers with the 8th pick. Okay, yep. And what was just saying that the Pacers are targeting Jarris Walker, so you know. But yeah, that is tough for bro. Don't know, bro. Don't know. You don't know. Who gonna tell him? Who gonna tell him? Who gonna tell him? You going to Washington, bro? Right up there with Jordan Poole. I think that's good. Jordan Poole and Bilal. It's gonna be great. That's a yikes, man. I would much rather go to Indiana than go to the Wizards, man. I must say, Indiana's got at least some talent. Benedict Mathurin, but no, he's going to the Wizards. He's going to the Wizards. So it is funny. It is funny, but let's see. Yep, and they do get Jarris Walker, so like I said, but he's going 8 and not 7, so I can't add that to my mock draft correct picks. I do have to update the ticker though. But yeah, crazy. Anthony Black, Indiana Pacers. Actually, I should probably do have to say Washington Wizards. They get Bilal Coulibaly. Yeah. And then 8th, Washington Wizards. This actually gonna be Indiana Pacers from Washington, and he's going to Jarris Walker. Ooh. There we go. Got that. Yeah, Grizzlies all the way at 26 now. Yeah, too much text for the ticker. Ooh, no. Cam Whitmore continues to fall. 9, I have Grady Dick going to the Jazz. So, I think he's still probably going to go to the Jazz. But I'm not sure really who Cam Whitmore. Maybe the Magic get him when they slide down. Cause I got Magic getting a forward. Maybe the Raptors. Lakers might get him. Heat. Warriors. I mean, they got an open spot there with Draymond gone. Maybe the Nets, one of the Nets' first-round picks, maybe. Trailblazers, Kings. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Interesting to see where Cam Whitmore goes. But yeah, I was hearing things saying that Cam Whitmore is looking at. Yeah, might go to the Raptors. People are saying that he's gonna fall out of the top 10, which I don't even know what happened to him. I was surprised. You know, I was ready for him to come to the Pistons. You know, I need another Villanova forward on the Pistons, bro. But no, now they have another guard. They have like 4 guards. Why do you need 4 guards, bro? Doesn't make any sense. But then again, yeah, coming off the bench, bro, it was terrible though. They had like no scoring, bro. You know what's bad when you're depending on Killian Hayes to score for you, bro. So yeah, it's tough. But I think pairing Asar Thompson with Killian Hayes coming off the bench, I think that's pretty good pairing. You got some good defensive set from small ball, bro. Exactly, four guards and 1 center, bro. You got 4 guards and Jalen Duren, bro. We're playing big. 2025 NBA champions, bro. But you're getting a good defensive lineup from Killian Hayes, and then you're getting a really good offense from Asar Thompson, so I like that. But Jarris Walker going to the Pacers works, pairing him up with Benedict Mathurin. I think that'll be great. And I mean Tyrese Halliburton, he was doing pretty good things there. And the Jazz pick is in, so we'll have to see. Who do they pick? I thought I saw something. But yeah, I got Grady Dick going here at 9, so I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, Killian Hayes, bro. I don't know what's up with his skill set, bro. I think it's just the lefties. The lefties out there just can't play basketball like that. So, you know. But he has great defense. I like him for his defense. But yeah, it really all depends on how Cade Cunningham comes back and what happens with Jaden Ivey, him pairing him up with Jaden Ivey, because they barely even got to play. I think Cade Cunningham had something with his ankle like at the beginning of the season, so yeah, it wasn't best. I didn't even want them to get Killian Hayes. Like, what is it? The 2020 draft, right? That's when they got Killian Hayes with the 7th pick. Yeah, Killian Hayes. I mean, bro was dropping like 20-point games and at like high end 20-point games at the end of the season, and then he just at the beginning, like he just can't shoot for some reason. He can't shoot. He can't hit any layups, bro. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? You know, he's like hitting like 20-point games with them. We're losing by like 30, bro. I can't take it anymore, you know. But I'm hoping that Sar Thompson, you know, has something else. He adds a little bit more flavor to the bench. I need more scoring, because we can't just be hanging on with Bogdanovich and then Bogdanovich and Hayes coming off bench. So, but I'm excited to see what James Wiseman does in a more developed role for the Pistons, especially with Monty Williams as head coach. But we all know how DeAndre Ayton turned out, so I kind of hope James Wiseman isn't Deontay, but I think James Wiseman's first game, bro, got like a double for the Pistons, and then I mean he's been pretty solid. So hopefully, bro, I just need more than like I need in the 20s for wins, at least in the 20s for wins. Bro. Like there's been like 3 straight seasons where they're in the teens. Like I think they had the same record last season as they did this past season. So yeah, I don't know. It's not the best look, but I'm hoping, praying that something happens with the business. Middleton, gotta be somebody looking for a more veteran forward. I mean, who's got young forwards right now? Huh? Who's got young forwards? Heat might be a good place, because they need a little bit more shooting. I don't really see him starting much there. But the Heat just love veterans, in my opinion. Where could I see him going, man? I don't know. That's interesting market. Maybe the Jazz, they want to slide in there, but I don't really know. They probably have kind of a lot of cap space, but I'm sure Middleton's probably just gonna get the veteran guaranteed money. So, ooh, yeah, it's kind of interesting. But I think it'll be a splash anywhere he goes, though, because of just the player that he is. So, but Taylor Hendricks to the Jazz. Wow. So yeah, Taylor Hendricks kind of jumped up. I mean, he was the second best player, or second best available player, through ESPN. But yeah, Taylor Hendricks jumping up. I had him going at 11 to the Magic. So yeah, the Jazz, interesting pick. I think that's still a position that they needed forward. So they got him.
Well, let's start with his defense. He's a multi-positional defender. He led the conference in blocks while simultaneously shooting over 39%.
Middleton to the Kings, low key. I can kind of see it. I don't know. I just got a feeling. I can kind of see him on the Kings, even though they probably don't really need him. But they really need a defense against the Warriors, so Chris Middleton provide a little bit of that, I guess.
That's really the key, and that's what JJ means by the prototypical 3-and-D big guy. He's a stretch 4. He's primarily a catch-and-shoot guy rather than dribbling into his shot.
But the Mavericks here, I got Derek Lively, so that's still a possibility. At 10, Derek Lively. I have been hearing that the Mavericks might move the 10th pick, so let's see if they do. Yeah. Kings will have a lot of shooters though. De'Aaron Fox, Demontis Sabonis, Chris Mill. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, they definitely need defense. Because really, their entire series against the Warriors, they had to score like
At the end because he scored just
120 points a
points
game in
in
that series in
transition.
order to
The T is for transition. 3
get
D
something.
and T. We're just going to create a new phrase because he was at the top of Division 1 in scoring in transition. He sprints down the floor. He dunks the ball. What do you want, JJ?
I don't want anything. I don't want anything.
You don't like 3D and T?
No, I just all the acronyms. I'm getting confused. That's all.
You went to Duke and you're getting confused. Well, here is Taylor and Tyler Hendricks, his brother, and Taylor Hendricks is with Harmonica McNutt. You need some ice for that burn, JJ?
You do look great, Taylor. You're joined by your mom, Danielle, and your twin brother, Tyler. UCF, you become one of the first to be drafted out of that program. Just let folks know a little bit about your journey to get to this moment, Taylor.
It took a lot of hard work, my mom making sacrifice for me and my brother, and then, just putting God first throughout my whole journey is just something that was really important through it.
Danielle, while this is a beautiful moment and you guys are celebrating tonight, I'm sure it wasn't
Yeah, he is a pretty undersized big.
for your son.
Yeah, Sabonis does need a little bit more. Yeah, he's like, I feel like he's got the strength to get down there, but he's just not. He's just not there. I think. Like, he definitely needs to develop his game in the paint. So yeah, I gotta see that. Yeah, the Mavs. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do. Pick is already in for them. Let's see what they do. Pick is in. Wonder who they're gonna go. Again, I have them going Derek Lively here, but then again, Cam Whitmore and Grady Dick would have already been off the board. So, yep, and they did move the 10th pick to OKC. So, it looks like Dallas is gonna send Davis Bertans and the 10th pick to Oklahoma City. I mean, probably for the 12th pick, maybe. I'm not really sure where they're gonna be moving.
Got told that Dallas is picking for Oklahoma City here at number 10. The Mavericks are
But OKC, I have them getting Kobe Buffkin, but Grady Dick is still available. There.
at 12.
So they might get him.
They've been looking to package that to create some salary cap space in Dallas. They do so. The Thunder are up now at number 10.
Well, of course, when we're talking about the Dallas Mavericks, all eyes, they are on Kyrie Irving, who is a free agent this summer.
So yeah, I guess it doesn't make sense that they dumped Bertans' contract so they can get enough money for Kyrie.
Re-signing Kyrie Irving is certainly paramount. They gave up significant assets for him a year ago.
And they get Cason Wallace. I actually had Cason Wallace going at 15 to the Hawks, so he didn't really jump too much. But yeah, I mean, I guess I wonder what happened to Grady Dick, bro. It's probably the suit though. I think Grady Dick is probably the suit. I think it's selling him. I think it's selling him in this one, bro. Like, what is that suit? Who? But he needs to get Sam Taylor from TikTok on him quick, bro. He is not laced in that 4D fit, bro. He is not in that 4D fit, bro. That's a block. I can see him on the screen, bro. I can see him all the way in the back of the screen, bro. He's the only one with a bright red suit on, bro. I don't even know how. Where do you even get a suit like that? Where?
I have a trade to announce.
Bro, Adam Silver. I have a trade to announce.
As part of a deal to be finalized later, the Indiana Pacers are trading to the Washington Wizards
Oh,
draft rights,
he's in the Wizards and Pacers trade, bro. You're a little late, bro.
and the Wizards are trading to the Pacers.
The Pacers get 2 future second-round picks in 2028, bro. Bro, who are we trading for, bro?
And with the 10th pick in
What is that? 2020. That's 2009 kids right there, bro. Yeah, look at Casey Wallace. He's going to the Thunder.
16 straight years.
It's gonna be interesting.
Barry has had a first
But yeah, bro. Grady Dick is not laced up in that 40 fit, bro. So I'm telling you, it's probably the fit though. That's why it's dropping so low.
He says he wants to model his game after Jimmy Butler, and to that point, he was quoted saying this: "You can't teach God. It just has to be in you." And if that doesn't save Jimmy Butler, JJ, I don't know what does.
Harry, you're absolutely right. And I think it's really interesting when you look at the history of Kentucky guards under John Calipari. None of them have really produced at an elite level in college, but then you look at them in the NBA. Jamal Murray, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Tyler Hero, Devin Booker, to name a few. I'm not
Yeah, Kentucky's produced a lot.
any Kentucky guard coming out. The Harrison twins are the only two that I can think of, although they both had solid NBA careers, that didn't just pop once they got to the NBA.
Well, he did become third Kentucky freshman with 20 points, 80% shooting in the NCAA tournament, going along with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Eric Bledsoe.
So I think Magic are still going here at the 11th. Oh yeah, I actually probably have to update that. Taylor. Maybe actually Oklahoma City Thunder.
The best on-ball perimeter defender in the draft. He gets 2 steals a game. He's a good finisher at the rim, an excellent passer. But as a defender, he's very high IQ. He's good off the ball. He is excellent on the ball. He can play the point. He can play off guard. He's a good shooter, a good open
And I guess they already got Wembanyama's number picked on the Spurs, but he's already picking number 1. It's crazy. Yeah, I got too much text in the ticker. Already is cutting off the 24th pick. But yeah, I wonder who the Magic are gonna pick here. Cause I have them getting Taylor Hendricks. They'll probably either get Cam Whitmore or Grady Dick. Here, I feel like those would probably be the 2 best selections. Since they're the 2 best players on the board, might as well get in that. See, he's laced in the 40 fit, man. See what's inside that dirty mind.
The neighborhood that I grew up in Dallas, Hamilton Park, Texas, and it just, a lot going on, a lot of emotion right now.
What's the biggest one? A dream has been realized. What's the biggest emotion?
They're trying to say that he's like playing for Dallas because he's from Dallas.
Grateful that I'm here. I'm thankful.
We won't tell him. He's going to Oklahoma City.
And there's still more to be done.
But I think that's a pretty good pick. But they had Shea. Do they have another guard? Or am I tripping? Oh yeah, they do. They got Josh Giddey, man. I forgot about Josh. Interesting. Okay. I could probably see him playing guard forward then for him. Be interesting.
2 o'clock in the morning. Neighbors complaining about her dribbling the ball. We going hard at each other late at night. So, just to see his progress from elementary to middle school to high school to college and now to the pros is great. And I'm just proud of him. Like, I can't even stop smiling right now.
Now, you have on a Mavs hat, but the pick is going to OKC. But you will now join a long list of Kentucky men that have gone on to have NBA careers.
Yeah, Shea.
Sitting in the arena tonight. Is
Go
there
Shea.
pressure, expectation to join that legacy, and how has Kentucky prepared you?
It's definitely expectation for me. Pressure, it just builds diamonds, in my opinion. So, Kentucky guards, Kentucky players in general, they get to the league, they stick for a while, and Kentucky, they set me up very nicely.
Wow. And the Magic get Jet Howard. Wow. Interesting. That's a jump. That's a jump. I had Jet Howard going 23rd. That's quite the jump, I must say. But coming out of Michigan, I just haven't really been that big of a fan of what Michigan's been doing under the Howard tenure. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Also, actually no, Bulls and Magic just traded. So Bulls get Nikola Vucevic and Al-Farouq Aminu. Magic get Wendell Carter, Otto Porter Jr., and 2021 first. I could not read the entire thing. So I'm not sure if the Magic actually got him or or if the Bulls got him. But yeah, Jet Howard, kind of crazy, bro. That's a jump. That is a jump. But yeah, it looks like Magic get 2 guards in the draft, so they're definitely getting rid of Cole Anthony and Jalen Suggs. They're definitely moving them sometime soon. Um, Bulls just got Vucevic too, so I mean, Jet Howard, he's okay. I mean, I haven't really been that big of a fan of the Juwan Howard uh, thing. Is interesting. Is interesting, but I haven't. Juwan Howard, I felt like hasn't really been doing much, but Jet Howard's definitely been probably the best or like the biggest bright spot for Michigan last season. So, um, yeah, I mean, Jet Howard definitely a needed player. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for Michigan to come back from it, cause Michigan's kind of been going into a dark age right now. Their lineup is pretty bad, and everybody's doing one and done. These past few seasons, so. But yeah, Jet Howard definitely was a bright spot for Michigan. So, um, pretty good pick. Yeah. So not really too sure about that pick though. By the Magic, I don't really know. I don't really agree with it that much. But yeah, Cam Whitmore, Grady Dick still on the board. Derek Lively still on the board. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Kobe Buffkin still on the board. But I got him coming up next. I'm not sure if this pick is going to Chicago. I'm not really sure what that. But yeah, it looks like Cam's probably gonna go to the Raptors. So this pick's gonna go to the Mavs here for the 12th pick. I think Kobe Buffkin might still be a pretty good pick here. Back-to-back Michigan players. Yeah, Cam Whitmore, bro. What happened? I need to know what happened. Bro must have been injured. Must have done bad at the combine. He must have done something. I did not hear anything until people were saying, yeah, he's not going top 10. So don't know what happened, but something happened.
I mean, how cool is this as a father to play in the NBA, get to coach your kid at Michigan, and then watch your son get drafted in the lottery of the NBA draft?
I mean, indescribable, and now the entire family is sitting down with Harmonica McNutt.
But shout out to Juwan Howard though, coach from Michigan.
Thank you so much. What's going through your mind? Just excited. Trying not to break down right now. Just all the work I put in with my dad over this past few months, and all the people that doubted me and that really helped me out. Honestly, and they helped me keep on. And this has been a dream of mine since I can remember. It feels surreal, honestly.
Now, I've had the chance to ask your draft classmates about their preparation, but your preparation is unique. It was with your dad at Michigan. It was watching your dad, a career and terrific pro in this league. What do you think has prepared you the most, whether it's the time on the court or just watching him as a man and as an athlete?
I'll probably say the time on the court we spent together from an early age. We've been working out individually with my brother as well, and just teaching me how to shoot, teaching me all the tricks off the court, on the court, telling me to just be consistent with my work, and it paid off for me. And I'm trying not to cry, but that's my dog right there. I love him for it.
Juwan, being an NBA professional is one of the things that you only know when you begin and you know the journey for yourself. What's your best advice for your son as he embarks on this chapter?
Well, first I want to say just keep God first. Continue to put in the work. Be humble with the process. And be a sponge and listen. Because listening is a skill. And if you sit there and just listen to the coaches, which he was, and he's that type of person that sponge and he loves the game with the right coaching, which he has right now with a great opportunity to play with Orlando Magic, to learn from a great staff, he's going to be a special player.
Janine, how special is this moment? You walk alongside
see them be able to fulfill their dreams, whatever that may be. So the fact that I know his heart is so happy, that's all I could ask for. You know, college was the goal. You know, every mom wants their child to go to college and to pursue their dreams, but this is like icing on the cake. I'm so proud of you, Jet. I'm so proud of you.
Well, family, congratulations. Jack, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Monica, thank you, and congratulations to the entire Howard family.
Seems like it's gonna be a while for the Thunder's pick to come in, or technically the Mavericks pick. I think they still might get Kobe Buffkin, hopefully. I only have 2 correct picks. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna need something else. But yeah, interesting pick so far. I gotta say. Bilal at 7. Yeah, Taylor Hendricks going up. But Jet Howard's probably the biggest jump. Look, cause Bilal was 6. I had Jet going 23rd. He went 11, yeah. So Jet Howard's probably the biggest jump of the night. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. Does Magic get a steal, or is he gonna be a bust? I hope he's not a bust though. We need more Michigan players to not be busts, because what's his name? Can't remember his name. But I was thinking about the 2019 draft class, right? The Pistons got Sekou Doumbouya in the 2019 draft class. 2019 draft class is pretty bad. So they had Zion, Ja, and RJ Barrett. And that's about it. Nobody else has really been that good from the 19 draft class. I don't even know who got Rookie of the Year. Who got Rookie of the Year, actually? Now that I think about it. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Luka. But Luka and Trey were in that draft class? Jeez. No, because Luka was... He was drafted in 2018 draft. How was he 2019? Rookie of the Year. What? Oh, no, he was drafted in 2018. Okay, I see. He was the 2019. So who's the 2020 technically? Yeah, Ja Morant was Rookie of the Year. Yeah, okay, I remember now. Yikes, bro. Imagine. It's gotta be tough. Imagine, bro. Yeah, Zion at 1, Ja Morant at 2, DeAndre Hunter at 4. I mean, Darius Garland, he's been doing okay, I gotta say. Oh, shout out my twin, Rui Hachimura. Need him to go out, though. Yeah, I mean, most of these guys, jeez. Tyler Hero, the 13th pick. Yeah, Sekou with 15. What was bro cooking up with that pick, bro? But it's not like any other pick like under him was really that good. Yeah, like there you go. Oh, Jordan Poole was 28th pick. He's probably the best player. He's probably the best player for them, though. Oh, and the Thunder just got Derek Lively. No, so yeah, Luka was in 18, but he won the Rookie of the Year in 19. But the 2019 draft class Rookie of the Year was Ja Morant. But Derek Lively, yeah, he dropped, but still going to a pretty good team. I think he's going to a pretty good situation, though. I must say. Or actually, no, he's going to Dallas. Yeah, he's still pretty good. Yeah. Never mind, but yeah, I'd much rather go to the Mavs than the Thunder. Cause I mean, the Mavs are practically a playoff team. They would have made the playoffs if Mark Cuban wasn't trying to choke so hard. But yeah, that's very good for Derek Lively, though. I would much rather go to Dallas. I mean, he's gonna be down there with I mean, he's probably not gonna get playing time though. They're still probably gonna put Powell in front of him though. But even though Christian Wood's for sure a better player than Dwight Powell. But hey, I'd much rather be on the bench of a playoff team than starting in one. So starting in a non-playoff team. So
tenure, and there's only been two: Jimmy Butler in 2011 and Derek Lively II, where it brought up my emotions, where I had to leave the room here. And certainly an incredible story. It means something to everyone. This draft, it means something extra special.
yeah, but Rui went off this year, and then I mean Kevin Porter Jr. was there. Yeah, probably I'd say probably John Morant's probably up there, but since Demetrius ain't doing that much, I'm probably gonna say Darius Garland's carrying the 2019 draft class up until John Morant takes it back. But I think John Morant's probably the leader of that 2019 draft class.
Interior defense and an interior presence offensively. And if you can imagine him in pick and rolls with Luka Doncic, potentially with Kyrie Irving as well. And let's also acknowledge a savvy move, because this pick fit at 10, but they moved back in the draft at 12.
It's all glad it fit at 10. I mean, yeah, I still had him going to Dallas at 10, so it's just kind of delayed. It was the delayed inevitability. On jaw, real.
Derek, what you just said to me before the cameras got
So yeah, it's only a delayed inevitability that Derek Lively was gonna go to the Mavs. They just knew that they could just trade down.
Now, you guys' story has been well documented. You've navigated
Didn't get much though.
challenges, but you're here. And what I love about you both, Kathy, is that you have such a championship energy about you. You made it. How are you feeling as you watch your son realize his dream?
I'm so emotional. I don't know what I should do right now. I'm so proud of everything that he's been through. And
So we got Raptors at 13. I had them getting Coulibaly, but I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna get Cam Whitmore. If they don't get Cam Whitmore, bro, is Cam Whitmore just gonna go to the second round? Biggest fall of all time. Bro went from top 5 pick to second round. That would've been crazy.
This is him sharing a moment with his mother, Kathy. Again, the person that he describes as his superhero. Jay, just really quick, your thoughts on Derek Lively.
Well, he's been through a lot as a player. He's a #1 high school player coming out of high school, and he got off to a slow start because of injury, and he was really heavily criticized. There were a lot of people saying, wait a
But
minute,
yeah,
this is the
I think that's a good pick for the Mavs though.
persevered through it. And toward the end
Yeah,
of
that's
the
pretty
season,
good.
you saw him as a big-time
Good for
shot
him though.
blocker.
He's on a championship caliber team. His rookie season, so you can't ask for a better situation than that.
And so to JJ's point,
So
with Luka Doncic,
yeah.
I think the floor for him, defensively is set. And I think a lot about DeAndre Jordan when he came out of Texas.
Ooh, DeAndre Jordan is pretty good
He's still in the league.
comparison, I think.
Look at the career he's had. And I think Derek Lively II's offense can come. Like he's got a nice
His
touch.
offense
I
can
think
come.
that's gonna come in time. But the defense,
But yeah,
rebounding, running the
this has been an interesting draft, I must say. Derek Lively dropped a little bit, but still went to the team that I thought he would. And Bilal Coulibaly jumped up, Jet Howard jumped up, crazy. So we'll have to see. Pick is in for the Raptors.
And there's been a lot of viral videos throughout this pre-draft process of him knocking down multiple three-point shots, and I recognize that it was no defense. But in a best-case scenario, I could envision Derek Lively being like Brook Lopez, someone who came in.
Ooh, Brook Lopez. Okay. A lot of people forget about Brook Lopez, bro. Bro in the prime with Brooklyn. Ooh. What was him? And I also won MVP with Brook Lopez in 2K my league, because I'm just him, bro. I had him leading in blocks per game. Brook Lopez is an absolute cheat code. And the Raptors get Grady Dick. Grady Dick going to the Raptors. Bro, can't win more. What's happening, man? These forwards are dropping like crazy, but Grady Dick, great pick for the Raptors there. He dropped. That's definitely a steal for him. I don't really think he's gonna be playing at the 2 level. I feel like he's more of a 3, more of a small forward in my opinion. But um, yeah, that's interesting, 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 interesting. Let's say. Let me move this up a little bit. Oh no, you can't see the Pelicans. Interesting, man. Huh? I wonder what happened, man.
NBA Draft.
But yeah, Pelicans. I have Pelicans getting Jalen Hood Shafino, who is next up as the best available. So I could see him to going to the Pelicans. Jalen Hood Shafino. Great. Oh yeah, maybe Grady Dick knew, bro. Yeah, I know, right? Did Cam like commit a crime that we just don't know about? Like, bro is actually getting criminal. That's a criminal fall, bro. I don't know what is happening, but bro is falling. But yeah, Grady Dick knew he was going to the Raptors. Look at that bright red suit, is crazy. Bright red suit is actually insane. So maybe he knew he actually had a 4D fit, man. All this time, man. He had the 4D fit. He knew he was going to the Raptors. All that red. But yeah, great year at Kansas, I must say, last year. Yeah, he just knew. He just knew. He knew he was going to the Raptors. I don't know how he did, but look at the suit works so well with the hat, though. I must say, the hat, the red hat with the black glow. He's got the red suit with the black buttons. Definitely a drop, but I think definitely a good spot for him. He's definitely going to be playing at the small forward position, especially if. I mean, the Raptors said they don't want to trade OG Anunoby, but they probably will be. Looks like Pascal Siakam doesn't want to be traded out. But yeah, I can see them parting ways with OG. It just has to be kind of a good deal for him. So, but I think yeah, it's pretty good pick for the Raptors. I think they got him at a pretty good spot, I must say. I need to know who's his tailor, bro. Please ask him. Yes, please.
I guess I knew it, but so Dolce and Christian made it come alive.
Shout out Dolce Gabbana and Christian Dior for absolutely fitting up Grady Dick right here, bro. But yeah, I just don't know. Like, is it also a turtleneck, or is that just a part of the suit? Like, is he wearing a sparkly turtleneck? What? Bro, I'm confused. I am confused. Shout out Dolce, I guess. Pelicans with the 14th pick. I can see him getting Jalen Hood Shafino. But Cam Whitmore might actually go to Atlanta, though. Yeah, bro. So we really gotta talk about this though. If Zion doesn't get traded, bro, will Mariah Mills post a video though? That's the crazy part though. We gotta know. we gotta know. We gotta know. But yeah, we gotta know what's happening with Zion, bro. But shout out Adam Silver, bro. He shut her down quick, bro. She said, "I'm about to post this video. If he doesn't get traded, boom, banned." Not even an hour later, bro. Yep, got it off the phone, bro. bro. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, Zion. I don't know. I'm not sure what Zion's about to do, bro.
He only played 29 games last season. Dominant when he was on the floor. But this is an organization that so far remains committed around Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram.
Woj, thank you so much. Zion, of course, has signed that 5-year rookie max extension in July. JJ, what do you see as the direction this franchise needs to go and what they need to add?
Well, they need Zion Williamson to be on the basketball court because when he has been healthy, he's been a
Yeah, he definitely needs to be healthy, bro. I feel like we're gonna get put. I hope that we don't get put on a cycle of Zion Williams' career, where it's like we get excited for him to play, and then he plays pretty good, gets injured, is out for the rest of the season, bro. And Pelicans might part ways with Brandon Ingram as well, so we'll have to see everything that's happening there. So it's gonna be interesting. Where am I at? 413. There it is. Brady Dick.
CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, they've only played, 10 games together. And so when you only have that with you, you need a little bit more time, a little bit more of a sample size before you jump ship in order to actually evaluate what it is this franchise has. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the Pelicans still made it in the play-in without Zion, so I mean, whoever they pick here, hopefully Jalen Hood-Schifino, I think he's in a pretty good situation.
Keeping Zion and sticking with him and having him be healthy for them, they can go for a shooter here. Jay, who do you see? I've been seeing your best available cycle through the bottom of our screen. Who do you see as fitting with the core that New Orleans has?
Well, if they need shooting, Jordan Hawkins is one of the best shooters.
Wow, Jordan Hawkins. This ain't Jordan Hawkins, bro.
Surprised that Cam Whitmore of Villanova is still on the board. I don't know exactly why. It's certainly not talent. It's something else.
We're going to check in with Woj a little bit later on that point.
Yeah, so hopefully Woj can come in with some information about Cam, bro.
Yeah, and I had heard going into this week that if there was a guy that was a top 5 talent that could potentially drop, it was going to be him, and I don't know the circumstances behind that. And as you get further along in drafts, right, you can always draft for a positional need, but oftentimes when we get deeper in and a player like Cam Whitmore is still available, you just draft the best player available.
Yeah, because a lot of folks say that he is the most NBA ready, at least body-wise, in this draft. The pick is in, though. Let's head to Adam Silver.
Okay, what are the Pelicans gonna pick?
I have another trade to announce.
Wow. Pretty late, bro.
As part of a deal to be finalized later, the Dallas Mavericks are trading to the Oklahoma City Thunder the draft rights to Cason Wallace, the 10th pick, and the Thunder are trading to the Mavericks the draft rights to Derek Lively II, the 12th pick. With the 14th pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Jordan Hawkins.
Wow, they actually get Jordan Hawkins. Wow. Interesting. I mean, not that big of a jump up, though. I had Jordan Hawkins going at 17 to the Lakers, but he only goes up to 14. Not a bad jump. I think, he's a really good shooter for UConn. I could, that's not too bad of a jump. So, I like it. It's pretty good. Isn't he, let me make sure I do my research, though. Yeah, okay. He's Jordan Reese's cousin, bro. That's why I remember him, bro. I was like, he's definitely Jordan. Like, I feel like he was Angel. Yep, cousin of Angel Reese, bro. They put it right there. Amen. But that's a pretty good pick. Can't argue with that one. That was a pretty good pick. But, bro. So, hopefully, Woj can get some more information from Woj about what has JJ that he's probably one of the top 5 prospects that was definitely going to jump outside of the top 10, but there's a chance that he jumps out of the top 15. But I could see a world where the Hawks do get Cam Whitmore here.
He cuts hard, he moves well without the ball, and he elevates on his jump shot. He is bouncy, he is quick. He makes defenders pay when they over-rotate on him and when they give long closeouts. The shooting ability is by far my favorite, but when you mention player comparisons, I see a lot of Richard Hamilton in his game in terms of the catch and shoot ability, cutting without the ball. Catch and shoot from the mid-range. You see, that's a cut. Just curling around that screen. The basketball IQ to do so.
Rip
I see a
Hamilton.
lot of Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
Three-point shooting. You can't say enough about the three-point shooter.
Ray Allen's a pretty big comparison, I must say, going in.
So much fun to watch, Arvin.
Ray Allen, very underrated,
The one
I must say.
comparison that I feel like people haven't attributed to Jordan Hawkins is Jeremy Lamb. There is a piece of
Bro,
Lamb that Jordan Hawkins gave
low key, bro. That's kind of disrespectful, bro. You know who he remind me of?
as well. He's going to bring a lot of
Jeremy Lamb.
three-point shooting. He made 109 three-pointers last season, the second most in a season in UConn history. Jay, what do you see in him?
He does such a great job of
You
moving
know
without
who you remind me of?
shot preparation.
Jeremy Lamb.
You know, he doesn't catch the ball ready
That's
to shoot. He
crazy, bro.
catches it to shoot it. And he's not a great
Yo,
defender, but
Drake on the new Young Thug album. Unrelated though, I must say. But Future, 21 Savage, Travis Scott, another Travis Scott joint. 21 Drake, Lil Uzi, B Slime. B Slime's gonna be on Young Thug's album. What? Okay. Well, anyway, you know, Jordan Hawkins. But yeah, I could see the Hawks getting Cam Whitmore here. I wouldn't really be too surprised at it. I'm just surprised that he's dropping, bro. He's dropping crazy, bro.
A lot of hard work. I mean, these two sacrificed everything for me, and just for them to see me get my name called, it's a true blessing. So I don't know how to feel.
Won a national championship in April. We're now June, so 2.5 months or so. Has this been the best basketball stretch of your life?
This has been by far the best year of my life. I'm about to play in the NBA. I mean, that's crazy. Like, not many people get to say that. So, man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Mom, Jasmine, Dad, Craig, I know in you all's household, y'all say push harder. There's not a lot of room for excuse making. Your son has really just started the next chapter. How will push harder apply to him as an NBA player?
I mean, I think if he just keeps continuing to put in the work that he's put in thus far, I think he's gonna be good.
Dad, how much have you enjoyed watching your son's journey?
Amazing. I love it. Now we gotta start all over. Do it all over again.
Jordan and Hawkins family, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Monica, thank you so very much. Congratulations to the entire Hawkins family. The Atlanta Hawks, they are on the
Get it.
clock.
And Hawks get Kobe Buffkin. Wow. Interesting. Wow. Cam Whitmore. What happened, bro? Dropped out of the top 15. Kobe Buffkin coming out of Michigan. He was again another bright spot on the on Michigan.
If there are going to be any shakeups on that roster, particularly this summer, but right now the pick is in. So let's head back to the podium where NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is ready to
Kobe
share.
Buffkin. Yeah, my stream's pretty delayed right now.
NBA Draft. The Atlanta Hawks select Kobe Buffkin from the
Kobe Buffkin. Let's go though. Shout out Kobe.
Really one of the best players in the Big Ten the last 6 weeks of the season when he put the ball in his hands.
That is for sure.
Incredible defensive intensity. And all that led to a
Damn, bro. I mean, yeah, I think him and Trae Young would be a pretty good pairing,
at number 15.
I must say.
Scoring by 11 points.
Or him and Bogdanovich,
22 season as
depending on what they want to do.
returning Big Ten players in 2022, 2023. He strategically sort of only worked out with a handful
Why they put named after Kobe Bryant in the panels, bruh? No way, really? Bro, I don't know anybody that's named Kobe that's not named after Kobe. Like, I feel like that's kind of an obvious thing, ESPN. But, you know. 102 Big Ten guards with 40 steals and 20 blocks last season. Yeah, he's been really good. He's been really good. I must say, as a Michigan fan, man, it's been tough. It was tough last year, but again, one of the brighter spots. Goes from 3 points a game in his freshman year to 14 points per game sophomore year. one of the biggest increases in points per game. But it's gonna be tough for Michigan, bro. Hunter Dickinson left for Kansas, bro. Like I can't. I don't know what to do anymore, bro.
Another ball handler to create and take some pressure off of Trae Young. He's got deep range. He can score the basketball. I think this is
But yeah, Kobe Buffkin gonna be great for Trae Young.
He's only 19 years old, which makes his leap all the more impressive. Take a look at the numbers here as you see him shaking hands with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. This is the moment that all of these young men dream about. Think about their name being called. You can just see the impressive jump that he was able to make, Jack.
Yeah, and over the last, 12 games or so of this last season, he averaged 16 points, 6 rebounds, close to 4 assists, and shot 45% for free.
But as for Utah, I can see him getting Keontae George out of a Baylor. I think that'd be a pretty good pick with for the Jazz.
Hi, Kobe. Congratulations. Hey, how you doing? Listen, I saw the emotions from your table. Now you're cool, calm, and collected. But how excited are you to start your next chapter in your basketball career?
Very excited. You know, it's a dream come true. And I'm just looking forward to getting the ATL and being competitive and going hard.
Your dad, Michael, your mom, Kimberly, watching this young man sacrifice and work to get to this moment, what kind of pride is running through you guys right now?
So much pride is running through us right now. This is a young man who has dedicated himself to basketball. Most importantly, been faithful to the Lord and to the game, and it has brought him this far. He has played like the world is watching for the last 12 years, is what we stress as a family. Play like the world is watching. Have faith, and you'll get here. We're here. Grand Rapids, Michigan is here.
You are, in fact, here. Dad, Michael, mom, Kimberly, and Kobe, congratulations on beginning your NBA career.
Yep, still not picked. Bro was not picked yet. Bro, Woj, bro. Okay, I don't care about Victor Wembanyama, bro. Bro, I need Woj to tell me why Cam Whitmore is not being drafted, bro.
Incredibly busy, incredibly exciting night for you, so we will try not to take up too much of your time, but let's just start there. You've told both of us, JJ and I, in different ways this week that you really don't feel any pressure. But as you were standing up, hearing the commissioner's name, your eyes filled with tears, what was going through your mind?
You know, I've dreamed of this moment. I've dreamed of this moment for so long that
It's gonna be interesting.
it felt really surreal. It actually felt like a dream when he said that sentence. When he called me to the stage, and, you know, of course I was waiting for it, but still, I had the butterflies for the
I really don't know. Maybe the Lakers?
yeah, seeing my family proud, and
Maybe the Lakers.
you can't really explain it.
Wemby, you talked about podcast about
Because I think the Jazz might get Keontae George.
the emotion. I really do. Specifically with your family, what was that moment like to share with them?
You know, I think that it's they were crying too. You know, I guess my parents did show me that I know they've been crying a little bit.
But I thought Jalen Hood-Schifino would go earlier. Still waiting on where he's gonna go.
Their son being successful, the children, and yeah, it just warmed my heart to know that I can make these people proud. It matters so much to me.
You know, we've talked so much about what you're able to do skill-wise on the basketball court, and we've imagined how hard you've had to work, but how would you describe your workouts and the work that you have put in to get to this point?
I just need one word to describe it. Unique. Unique. I got a unique body. I gotta acknowledge it and work to find the
Yeah, he's got a unique body, all right.
I got a unique body. I can't work with the normal. I can't work in the normal way, you know. So yeah, it's really different than it's different than normal workouts, you know. And but it's the same battle, you know. You need to entertain that work ethic and work hard at all times.
But speaking of that unique body, there are people that talk about bulk. What's the difference to you between bulk and strength, and how do you build strength without the bulk?
You know, it's important not to lose your mobility and your agility, you know what I'm saying? So bulking up is not the good word, you know. It's being more stable, you know, more
That is true.
more solid, you know.
If he was too bulky at like 7'5", it just wouldn't work. You know, he wouldn't have that long of a career.
I don't like visually. I don't get the same feeling of stability. I look way more stable now than years back, and this is really the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get stronger. I need to get my core stronger. And it gets solid.
Victor, what is the first thing that you are looking forward to when you touch down in San Antonio?
First thing I'm looking for, I got a little dinner ready with the Spurs organization. So yeah, really, I guess they're going to be fine at the airport. I'm really looking forward to this.
Well, we know that the dinners with Greg Popovich, they are famed, so you are in for a treat. And you've been all around New York City this week, Victor. Let's take a look at your week. You said that it was the first time that you actually were able to hold a baseball, or excuse me, yeah, baseball, but it all started when fans, were you expecting this?
Oh, yep. Keontae George. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Another one. Add that one to the list. 3 for 30. Let's go. Shout out Keontae George, though. I needed him. I needed him to make it there. Yeah, so I can see either Cam Whitmore or Jalen Hood-Schifino going to the Lakers here with pick number 17. But yeah, for sure interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen here. But Keontae George, really great player, good defensively.
Keontae George from Baylor, heading to the Utah Jazz. He scored 506 points last season, the second most in a season by a freshman in Baylor history. His dad was actually a pro in France, and he's come a long way. We spoke earlier this week, and he told me that when he was in high school, he had an abscess in his hip, and he was supposed to just be in the hospital for a day, but he was there for weeks, and he thought he'd never play basketball again. And really, that gave him a new appreciation, Jay.
It's interesting.
That he loves so very much.
This is interesting.
And a shot creator, that combination. He's poised, has a good feel for the game, especially on the offensive end. Good quickness, he's athletic, and I think he's got all the tools to be a good defender. There's one thing, his efficiency probably needs to improve. He has some turnovers, took some tough shots, but he played on a team of shot creators with L.J. Cryer and Adam Flagler. That was the best trio of guards in America that Scott Drew had at Baylor. And Keontae George, one of the big reasons why. He's quick and confident, and that the ability to create his own shot, I think, is going to be really helpful to him in the NBA.
Yeah, he can really create space for his teammates. I mean, he's a really good scorer too. I think that's what the Jazz need. I think that's something that they lack. They have a really good defense, but I think their just offense is just not up to par compared to other, West teams. So
He's strong. Watch this. I got a little chicken wing. Watch how he creates just a little bit of space and then goes right into his three-point
yeah,
shot.
definitely
Off of
needed
the dribble, knocks it down, pinpoint
for the Jazz.
34%.
But yeah, here for the Lakers, I'm thinking it's either gonna be Cam Whitmore or Jalen Hood-Schifino.
Also crafty. I mean, on the catch, you see just a quick jab step to set up the defender, and then it's a crossover and then a lean away from the basket. He is more than just a three-point shooter, but
Yeah, he's a really good
this is
shooter.
what he does.
That's what I like about him.
His shooting, in his range, and his ability to knock down shots. I mean, this is almost a logo three.
Well, those guards went off on Kansas in the first half, but Kansas shut him down in the second. But his quick dribble moves and his handle and his ability to get to his spots, that's going to really help Keontae George. He can score.
And now he's with Monica McNutt.
Keontae, I read that one of your favorite basketball memories to date is winning the AAU National Championship in 5th grade. How does tonight compare to that?
This is the best moment of my life. sacrifice that you have to make to just get to this point. Honestly.
You were a professional athlete as well. You understand it. As he goes on to this next chapter, what's your best advice for him?
Keep growing. Keep thanking God and keep growing as a player, as a man, and just keep getting better every day.
Congratulations, Dad Jason. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Deontay. Utah Jazz got their guy.
Amazing.
Monica, thank you so much. Coming up in the 2023 draft, the Lakers, the Heat, the Warriors, they are coming up on the board. JJ, what's your biggest question in terms of these teams?
It's got to be the Warriors at 19. They've whiffed on the last few.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. See what the Lakers do. I mean, their future is running pretty low right now. They don't really have much of a future left. I feel like after AD and LeBron, they don't really have many young players like that left. So you have to see what they do here, which I think is either going to be Cam or Jalen. I think those are the two best players on the board right now. You can get one of them, so I think overall, that's probably the best pick for him right now. Okay, and it looks like
The Los Angeles Lakers select Jalen Hood Shafir
And they get Jalen Hood-Schifino. I think that's probably the best pick other than Cam Whitmore. That was one of the two that I thought that he was definitely going to be going to.
On Monday. And then 3 days later, he is drafted into the NBA. He actually goes by Fino, and that's a nickname his mom gave him. And it's not just a nickname, it's an acronym for failure is not an option. His mom came up with that years ago as a motto that he repeats to himself. He was the first Indiana
Yeah, I think that's probably the best pick for the Lakers here. You're adding, you know, a true shooter to, I mean, he's a really good young talent that I think will be great to build off of for the future of the Lakers franchise. So really, really probably just the best pick.
Personal point guard. He's excellent pick and roll. He shoots well off the dribble. He's got the length with a 6'10" wingspan and the athleticism, I think, to be a very good defender. Still needs to work on consistency from the three-point line. He had a 3-game streak where he was 16 of 37, but the rest of the season shot about 25% from three-point range. But yeah, I wouldn't call him an incredibly explosive athlete, but he's athletic. His strength is a big key for him. And also a former player at the J. Billis Skills Camp, third player drafted out of that camp, by the way.
Third player out of that camp that's been drafted. Not bad, Coach Jay. Look at you. You should be a scout. You know all the talent. I mean, you talk about.
Yeah, I mean, he's a versatile scorer for him. I think it'll be a really good pairing for the Lakers.
He's got a really nice mid-range pull-up game off the dribble.
Something they really need.
He had a 35-point performance against Purdue, 2 30-point performances this season. But my favorite thing about his game is the way he's able to distribute the basketball. 117 assists, fourth most by a freshman in Indiana history, and he delivers the ball off of the bounce. He doesn't have to pick it up and then pass it. He can take it right off the dribble, which I think will translate to the next level. This is the moment that he found out that he was headed to the Los Angeles.
You know, I think
It's one of my favorite parts of the draft, just seeing the motion. It's literally watching in real time as dreams come true, and he is now with our Monica McNutt.
Jalen,
I think it's probably pretty much a steal for the Lakers.
now you just got drafted. How would you describe this week?
I mean, it's really hard to put it into words, but like right now, I don't even know really how I feel. It's just like a surreal feeling. But I gotta give all thanks to the man above.
Mom, Angel, you guys have this acronym for the last 4 letters of your last name. Failure is not an option. Tonight, your son achieves one of his dreams. How proud are you of him?
So proud. So proud.
How much do you thank your mom for helping you get here?
I mean, my mom, my sister, they're my why. Just seeing like the sacrifices that they made when I was younger. Now for it to all kind of pay off, I mean, I can't.
Folks at the Combine, they thought that he might be, the chatter was he had the most NBA-ready body potentially of anyone in the league. Let's check in with our Adrian Wojnarowski now.
Let's go. We finally get to know why.
On why necessarily we haven't seen Cam Whitmore's name called yet.
Malika, teams and front offices describe a combination of some poor workouts, some not great interviews with teams over the last month. Is part of the reason Cam Whitmore has dropped. I saw him in a workout for his agency, WME, in Santa Barbara in May, where he really impressed teams. Virtually all, literally all 30 teams were there. But his individual workouts, interviews with teams, have not been as strong. There was a sense he would drop tonight, perhaps to the back end of the lottery. But now Cam Whitmore is dropping toward number 20 as we approach the second half of the first round.
Woj, thank you. Miami is on the clock at this point. Jay, that was already the list that we put up with Cam
I
Whitmore.
think Miami's probably going to go Olivier, Maxence, Prosper.
At his best, what is Cam Whitmore to you?
He's
got a good shooting touch. He's a versatile defender. But I agree with you, Malika. Like, he's got an NBA body right now. He's built like a Mack truck. I'm surprised that he's still available. But if he's wherever he's taken, he's become a steal right now. Talent-wise.
And at this point, he's also going to have a little bit of a chip on his shoulder coming into the league with this, Andrea. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Cam Whitmore is a talented scorer, 48% from the field. He operated extremely well in isolation plays. He was at the top of the Big East when he was running isolations. Highlight-worthy dunks, Jay. You talked about his athleticism and his strength. I mean, he has pro-ready body, like you said. I think he can contribute at the next level whenever he gets picked. Miami is on the clock at this point. We just saw them make a run to the finals and then fall short to Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. JJ, taking a step back here, not necessarily just in the draft, what do you want to see in Miami? Who do you want to see paired with Jimmy Butler in order to make it to not only they get to another finals, which they haven't through the last 4 years, but finally get to that mountaintop?
Look, I don't know that you're going to get a franchise-altering superstar with the 18th pick.
Sure.
What Miami has done historically is identify the right people to be in that system, in that Heat culture. And they target players that are tough. They target players with chips on their shoulder. They target smart players. And those are the type of players that they can potentially look at. And they have an even better track record of identifying undrafted players, bringing them into the program, developing them. All four of these guys, huge.
Yeah, I mean, Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, Max Strus, Duncan Robinson have all really been good players for him. What they really lacked, in my opinion, against the Nuggets were just defense. They were just too small for him. So I think Olivier Maxence Prosper gets it. Let's see.
The Miami Heat select Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Wow, Jaime. I had him going actually 30th in the draft, so this is quite the jump over to the Heat. But the Heat have shown again that they can really pick out some talent in the draft, and I mean, hey, Jaime. Interesting. This is interesting. But shout out Jaime, man. I mean, I had him going 30th to the Clippers, but 18th to the Heat. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, this is the interesting pick right here. But he was really good with UCLA though, I must say. Him and Johnny, I think his name. I can't remember his name. But he was gonna be in the draft last year, right? Then he backed out. But yeah, Jaime, he's been doing good. He's a really good paint person. He can really play down low. You know, I mean, he doesn't really have a high upside, in my opinion. I think here is where it kind of will stay the same. But, I mean, just the floor he provides, I mean, it's just great. I mean, his physicality, intangibles, and versatility are just all pretty good. You know, and I've only really seen positive comments about his shooting during, you know, workouts that he's had with different teams. So, yeah, I mean, great pick by the Heat. I mean, definitely a little bit of a jump, you know, a lot, but we'll have to see how he does. I mean, I don't know, I'll have to see. Oh yeah, Johnny Juzang, that's his name. Yeah, Miami definitely got a little bit of size with Jaime. I mean, he's a big paint guy, so a lot of defense. They're picking up a really good defensive player that they definitely needed against the Nuggets. So yeah, great pick. I think, in my opinion, definitely a jump, but a really good pick.
Incredible right now. Surreal. Words can't describe it right now.
Now listen, at the ripe old age of 22, you are one of the older draftees we've heard so far tonight. But you played in multiple C6 teams, you've been to the Final Four.
guess I think just experience overall. Any experience is good experience, and I think I just treat it as such, and that's what I try to emphasize to these teams is, you know, I got a lot of experience in a lot of games.
But the Warriors here, I got them getting Maxwell Lewis
In the future.
with the 19th pick. You know, I feel like, you know, Lewis has a pretty good physical profile for the NBA. I mean, he's a good 3-level scorer. You know, he's a little bit off on defense, so he could do a lot better there. But and playing at Pepperdine, he hasn't really played against super great, opposition. But I think, yeah, definitely his shooting versatility his shooting versatility and range will definitely help the Warriors. So we'll have to see what they do here.
Monica, thank you. Jaime on his way to join Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo with the Miami Heat as they try to return to the NBA Finals. Now let's check out tonight's keys to success brought to you by Kia. And those keys come courtesy of the Golden State Warriors. They made a huge trade earlier today, acquiring Chris Paul. So let's bring our senior NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski into the discussion, along with our front office insider Bobby Marks. But Woj, I want to start with you here. How did the decision come together that Chris Paul was going to land in Golden State?
Yeah, Malika, the first real significant decision of the Mike Dunleavy Jr. era as general manager.
That's a crazy trade. But yeah, Warriors kind of lost that trade though. Kind of just got an old Chris Paul, and you still gave away a 2030 first round pick, 2027 second round pick, Jordan Poole. So still lacking some youth there for the Warriors.
Left on his contract, goes out to the Wizards. Poole was a player that Mike Dunleavy Jr.
Yeah.
identified when he worked for Bob Myers.
Oh yeah, you can see they drafted Brandon Podziemski. I had him going a little bit later in the draft. Yeah, I had him going to 25 to the Grizzlies. Interesting pick. Interesting pick, I must say. You know, but I think, you know, Podziemski should be a really good player behind both Chris Paul and Steph Curry. But he's played at Santa Clara pretty good. I think, yeah, his shooting, playmaking, and rebounding is really what makes him good. So I got to agree with that pick. That was a pretty good pick.
JJ, in just a little bit, I do want to get your thoughts on how Chris Paul is going to fit in with this roster. But before we do that, let's hear who is headed to Golden State and from NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
With the 19th pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select Brandon Podziemski from Santa Clara.
Podziemski.
Brandon Podziemski from Santa Clara. When he transferred from Illinois to Santa Clara, he really broke out here in the WCC. He's only 20. He has so much upside. We're going to get back to Brandon in just a minute, but JJ, your thoughts here?
Definitely
on Chris
interesting.
Paul, the veteran headed to Golden State.
Well, a couple things really stand out. First of all, it's the contrasting styles between Chris Paul and Golden State. Chris Paul likes to play slow. He likes to play methodical.
Right.
Golden State likes to play fast. They like to play chaotic. Now, Chris Paul has the second most assists since play-by-play track began on three-pointers, and he's going to go be paired with the two greatest shooters of all time.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Jumps out to me.
I wonder what they're going to do here.
Draymond Green re-signs with the Golden State Warriors. Referees are going to have an absolute nightmare calling those games because those two guys chirp more than anyone else. And I want to say one other thing. I absolutely love this pick. And the Golden State
But yeah,
Warriors
pretty good
are
pick.
looking for someone
I think it'll be good.
to contribute right away.
I'm getting youth at the point guard position, which is a position that you definitely need to have youth at. So
I love that he plays with an edge.
I know the ref just up to the task. It's Richard Jones. With that, but what does Brandon bring to this roster?
Well, he's a lefty, and he's very good athletically. He's got a 39-inch vertical, but to JJ's point, he's an outside.
but yeah, I'd also think he'd be a really good wing for him too. So
And he's a good passer, but shoots catch and shoot situations. Very good off the dribble, averaged 20 points a game.
Jemski.
Shot 48% overall from the field, and now he joins Steve Nash and Jalen Williams, his first-round pick from the Broncos.
You mentioned him playing hard as a guard, averaged just under 9 rebounds per game. There's a lot of energy. And now he's with Armonica making that. Let's go.
Brandon, I got a little history for you. I love when I can start these interviews with this. You become just the third Santa Clara player to be drafted since Steve Nash in '96 and Jalen Williams did it last year. How special is that for you?
Yeah, I think it's a special, big shout out to Jalen. It's part of the reason I went to Santa Clara this past year in the portal. Just seeing him do it and how high he got, I tried to follow in his footsteps.
Your parents, John and Barb, are with you. I can tell you our analysts are already talking about his shooting.
But yeah, that's a pretty decent pick though.
But having watched him from a young man to now,
But I mean, for the Rockets here, I have them picking Ben Shepherd. Coming out of Belmore. But I have been hearing that the Raptors Pajemski, bro. Like, I don't even know how to. It's interesting. Wow, that dad's happy. That dad's happy he's going to Golden State. Jeez. He's like, and Steph in practice? Crazy. But, yeah, I've been hearing that the Rockets might trade away their 20th pick.
Santa Clara is just right down the road from there, so I'm super excited, blessed. God put me in a great situation.
John, Barb, congratulations. Brandon, congratulations.
But I think, you know, Ben Shepherd has a lot of versatility in his shooting. And he has the capacity to put pressure on a lot of like opponents, and is a really great second ball handler in pick and roll situations. So I think Ben Shepherd here would probably be the best pick for him. So yeah, I really can't argue with that, but we'll have to see what the Raptors pick here with the 20th pick. But I do believe that Wojnarowski did say that Cam Whitmore might go near the 20th pick. So yeah, we'll just have to see what happens here. Yeah, I had Bryce going to a little bit down the draft, I think. I had him originally going to the Pacers with the 29th pick, but they traded that to the Nuggets. But I think he might still go down to that later section of the draft, the Hornets, Jazz, Nuggets, or Clippers. I could see him going there, so I think it'll be interesting to see where he does go, though. Okay, it's gonna be interesting here. The Rockets pick is in, so see what they have in mind here.
With the 20th pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Cam Whitmore.
They finally got Cam Whitmore. He's going to the Rockets. But apparently the reason that he fell was just bad workouts with teams, and he also had a bad bad interviews with teams, I guess. So that's why Wojnarowski said that he went down. But he finally goes to the Rockets. I think they're getting a for sure steal here, for sure steal, without a doubt. You know, I mean, I think his strength, speed, and shooting ability fit well with like the Houston Rockets roster. You know, they have several playmakers there in Houston. I mean, you know, as a top 5 choice possibility, I mean, going down to 20 is pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, but Houston, yeah, has quite the habit of picking some big physical players. So I mean, I think he's going to fit really well in that system with Jalen Green, Alperen Sengun, who else? I mean, yeah, and then now Amen Thompson. So, I mean, big plays for the Rockets here. I think they're really building themselves a good core. They just have to build a good culture around that core, and I think they should be really good there. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the Rockets do here. Later, you know, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do in during the season.
Defending points in transition, turning the ball over and leading the layups, the energy that really both of these guys are going to bring defensively. Someone who knows a little something about Cam Whitmore is Dan Hurley, the UConn coach. He's going to be joining us in just a little bit, but first let's hear from Whitmore. He's with our
Cam, a dream realized. You talked to me a little bit about 4 years ago when you broke your leg, you had to battle.
But yeah, for the Nets here, I think they're gonna be picking Nick Smith Jr. He's the best option on the board. His pro day was really good. I mean, sure, he's had some injuries, and he's quite inefficient, but I think he's still a pretty good player. He's the best player on the board. I mean, you know, stats-wise, he hasn't really looked that good, but you know, a lot of scouts have had faith in his shot making and 3-level scoring. But I think he definitely would increase Brooklyn's capacity for self-generation and 3-level scoring. So I think, yeah, definitely it's going to be an interesting pick for the 21st selection here for the Nets. But yeah, finally he goes to the Rockets. But yeah, stuff. I wonder how bad his workouts were, because I mean, Adrian Wojnarowski was saying that he had a really good workout in, I think, April or sometime in early spring, and basically all the teams were there, impressed all of the teams, but I guess he just had some bad workouts, some bad solo workouts, and just hasn't had that, or wasn't that good of a interviewee, I guess. So, but he finally goes here at 20 to the Rockets.
Let's go back to Jordan Hawkins. You were there sharing that moment with him. You were also literally standing by his side on NBA Day when he declared college his draft.
Yeah, probably. I wonder how bad his workouts must have been. Super bad for him to drop down to the 20th pick. But I'm surprised the Pistons haven't made any moves, bro. Usually Troy Weaver is like on it, but I don't know, maybe he knows, you know, he's about to be championship bound sometime, so maybe, yeah.
We've talked about his skill so much here on this desk, but for you winning a championship with Jordan, how impactful was his play in that championship run?
I think he's the best shooter or the most shooter.
Yeah, it does happen. I'm just the best of us. Hey, you gonna eat well in New Orleans, bro. Look at what happened to Zion. You gonna eat well. You gonna eat well.
He's tougher than you think. You know, the shooting it's breathtaking when you see it on a daily basis. It's just so unique. But he's tough and he's competitive and he's got a chip on his shoulder. You know, because he really didn't come into his own until late in his career. So he just hasn't had his butt kissed a whole lot. You know, once you coach him and he wants to be coached, and he's an old soul.
What have family dinners been like now that you're a national champion and you get to wear the gaudy ring with your brother Bobby Hurley and your father Bob Hurley?
Yeah, my seat feels higher. It's like I stuck a phone booth under my father. Yeah, you know, it's incredible to feel, really, to finally kind of hold up your end of the bargain in the family. Just took like turkey.
More than held it up.
Still have a couple of players before to honor them. What can you tell us about this team?
I mean, just the ultimate winner. I think a lot of these teams, they call after he's visited them and say, is this really who he is? Like, just the way he presents himself, all the qualities that help you win games, the defense, the rebounding, the playing. The last 12 games,
That's kind of a clean highlight, though. Not gonna lie.
cracked the code in terms of scoring a little bit. But he's not the guy that obviously get right into a rotation and play.
Coach, what do you tell your guys when they're preparing for the NBA? What's your advice as they take on this next level?
Yeah, obviously, the work rate is going to be much different. You're playing against grown men, the best of the best. But you've got to go in there with the habits, the behaviors, the mindsets, you know, to do it and learn from players that have made the wrong choices along the way, that go in unprepared, you know, and thinks that, you know, they made it on draft night. You haven't made it on draft night. You got a long way to go.
Coach, thank you so very much for spending a little bit of time with us. Next time we'll make sure to raise your seat just a little bit more like we do for JJ. In the meantime, the Nets pick is in. Let's head back to the podium with the NBA Commissioner.
JJ didn't really find that funny. I think they do have a booster seat for JJ in the booth.
With the 21st pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Noah Clowney.
Wow, Noah Clowney. Okay, Noah Clowney. I had him going at 26 to the Pacers, but pretty good pick. But yeah, I mean, you know, he has a reputation of being quite a project player, but some teams, you know, they seem to be prepared to, you know, put that faith in him. I guess the Nets have, and I mean, I think adding to that front court, that 3-and-D will definitely pay off for the Nets here. So I think that was definitely a great pick. They definitely have to lean a little bit more into their younger guys now this time around. So I think a great pick for the Nets. And now they got back-to-back picks too, so I guess they got both picks in right now.
And he plays hard. I think this is an upside pick for the Nets.
That's for sure. But yeah, coming up next with the 22nd pick, I have the Nets getting Derek Whitehead. And I mean, Dr. Martin O'Malley of the New York Nets performed a further operation on Whitehead just now to address a foot injury that had not yet healed. According to insiders, he met with a number of clubs that had 2 or more first-round picks, as well as late lottery teams before the procedure. With 2 selections, Brooklyn may take a bet on Whitehead regaining his pre-Duke form when he develops into a number 1 option at Monteverde. and with an interesting blend of self-creation, talent, shot making, and slashing that we didn't see much of his this past season. So there was no refraction in his foot when they checked. So I think definitely he's going to be going here at number 22. But yeah, surprising that they didn't pick Nick Smith Jr. though. Yeah, it makes sense though. Yeah, it's a great pick there. I think he definitely is an all-around great player for the Nets. So.
Second Alabama player, along with Brandon Miller, hear his name called tonight. With more on Noah Clowney, let's check in with our very own Bobby Marks. Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Malika, don't let that quietness fool you with Noah Clowney there. He's got a major edge, as he just mentioned there. Overlooked coming out of high school, did not go through the AE circuit. He's got something to prove, and I think he will in Brooklyn for a team that, JJ said, certainly undersized. They've got Nick Claxton on the last year of his contract here. A great value there. Also, a best available, fits what Brooklyn is looking to do.
Thank you so much, Bobby. Noah Clowney headed to Brooklyn, where the super team era really is over for the Nets here, JJ. And we were sort of in the middle of talking about what they need in order to move on. They have a couple of pieces here, something to keep, something to move on from, as Sean Marks and his group try to move forward from the Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden.
Yeah, look, they have a star in Mikal Bridges. I don't know that Mikal Bridges is a superstar, but he is a star. It's very clear based on his production at the end of his Phoenix Suns run and then how he played in Brooklyn. Cam Johnson, a restricted free agent, he'll likely be back. Nick Claxton, who I had second in most improved player and on my all defensive team. They've got a strong young core and multiple draft picks going forward from that Kevin Durant trade.
JJ, we haven't even mentioned, we've been talking about Brooklyn for 2 picks on the clock now, and we have not even discussed Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't even said anything about Ben Simmons, bro. Yikes. Yikes.
Potentially coming out trying to get back.
We don't care about Ben Simmons in the gym, bro. We've already seen that like, for the past 2 seasons. Ben Simmons in the gym shooting shots, bro. We don't care. Bro is not healthy. Bro is never healthy.
And they got picks back, a lot of which they had given up in the James Harden original trade to Houston. They were expecting Ben Simmons to play at an all-star, all-NBA level. And because of injuries and some, I believe, some lingering effects from that Atlanta series in terms of his mental approach, he has really struggled. And Brooklyn has been essentially a non-factor. I'm Ben's friend. I still believe in him. But again, it's a matter of him just being on the court and being the player that he was early in his career in Philadelphia. And then we can start talking about how that would impact Brooklyn going forward.
Yeah, you mentioned Philadelphia. We're going to check in with our Adrian Wojnarowski in a little bit on their future, including James Harden. But Jay, I want to take a look at your best available list.
And they did get Derek Whitehead. Let's go.
So many great players.
Yeah, they just not shooting the game, bro. It's tough, but they got Derek Whitehead. Like I said, I thought he'd beat him. So we finally get to add another one. 4 for 30 on the mock draft picks, bro.
I think if there's a shooter available that is tough and competitive and can help you win and add value to your team and have spacing to Mikal Bridges, compliment Cam Johnson as a shooter.
Yeah, I for sure think it's a mental thing with him.
Probably need more size and more depth in the front court.
Like he just hasn't been the same for some reason, but I don't know. Some up there, but hopefully he can get it.
He's proven he can score. I go back to Sean Marks. One of his first picks was Karis LeVert, who had a lot of question marks and a lot of medical red flags. He's turned out
We'll
to
have to see. We'll have to see.
Well, Sean Marks' latest pick
But
is
yeah,
in
4 for 30, bro. 4 for 30, bro. I'm out here shooting like Palabon Carroll from the 3-point line. So I feel like the Trailblazers here are probably going to get Nick Smith Jr. Since he's the best one on the board. And I had him getting Jet Howard, so he's already off the board. So I think Nick Smith's probably going to be the best one for him. I mean, Scouts was satisfied with, Smith's pro day, despite the fact that injuries and efficiency hampered his season. Despite what the Arkansas statistics appear to show, there's still a lot of faith in his shot making and 3-level scoring. Smith would increase Portland's capacity for self-generation and 3-level scoring, in my opinion. So I think they'll definitely be able to get him. He's the best player on the board. I think it's quite obvious that they should go for Nick Smith here on the board. So I guess unless Portland trades here for Dame, but it would be kind of dumb to trade for Dame and get a late round pick. So I don't really know how I feel about it for right now. But yeah, we'll have to see. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I've been talking this entire time on mute, but basically, yeah, Chris Murray, I think is a great pick for the Trailblazers. I think he's kind of like his brother Keegan. I think he's a pretty much all NBA ready pro. So I think he's pretty good. And then as for the Kings, I think they should get Leonard Miller out of the G League. I think he's pretty good. You know, last season he wasn't really built for the NBA, so I think it was good for him to stay in the G League. He had a really good, strong G League season, and I think he's going to continue to only grow up from here. So, yeah, can't wait to see who the Kings pick here. But I do wonder where Nick Smith is going to go. I had him going at 21. Maybe he might go down to 25 with the Grizzlies, but I have to see. That would be interesting. Bro was hating for real. That's crazy. Still on their parents' phone play, like, bro. Bro is like D1 hater over here, bro. Now everybody gotta pay for their phone, bro. Yeah, Scoot Henderson, Chris Murray, pretty good picks. I think Chris Murray can complement Anthony Simons coming off the bench, and then Scoot Henderson paired with Shaden Sharp, I think I can see. And I think Portland might have to send Damian Lillard somewhere. I think it'll be probably, if I had to guess what the deal would be like, I think Damian Lillard would be traded for kind of the same value that Rudy Gobert was traded for. No, not as good of a pick, but or of a trade thing, but I think that that's probably what the trade is going to be like. So it's going to be interesting to see. Woohoo. Dallas is getting the 24th pick, and they get Olivier Maxence Prosper. A steal in my opinion. I had Olivier Maxence Prosper, or Maxence Prosper. I had him going into 18th. So I mean, wow, what a pick, what a steal for the Mavericks there. And apparently the Kings get Rashawn Holmes in that trade. So pretty good pick. In my opinion, pretty good pick. But yeah, here I have the Grizzlies probably getting Nick Smith since Pajemski is out, so or is off the board. I think Grizzlies might get him here. I think he's the best player on the board. Might as well for the Grizzlies. I mean, Prosper's intense training competition has received positive feedback He has already visited 15 teams. I mean, and he's still going. I mean, according to league sources, he has gained enough momentum. Um, I mean, he was up there to be top 20, but then he kind of dropped down. So that's quite the steal for the Kings. Um, his exceptional physical tools, motor, defense, and correctable shooting. So I think the Kings absolutely got a steal, in my opinion.
Playing alongside guys like Josh Giddey, Benedict Mathurin, how do you think that prepares you to take the next step in the league?
I mean, it prepared me so much. Just the opportunity to be, part of the NBA Academy, especially
Oh, actually, no. My fault. Mix it up.
with guys like Ben
The Mavs get Rashawn Holmes.
those guys that be just a competition. And, I got
What did Dallas even send to the Kings?
Your parents, Gaetan and Kanan, are here. You guys, folks may not be familiar with your son, but what is this organization potentially getting in him?
About versatility, hard work, somebody that's going to bring some positive energy to the team, for sure.
He always says, I bring a spark to everything I do, and he's going to bring a spark on the court and off the court. Love the game, but also love the culture of the team. Any way he can, and we're so proud of him.
Well, winning is a good thing. Well, you got on that kid's hat, the pick is actually going to Dallas, so I'm sure they will welcome your spark. Olivier, congratulations, parents, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Monica, thank you so much. Just the joy that he was exhibiting there. So wonderful to see you. Memphis is on the clock. Of course, this pick is on its way to Boston. We will discuss.
Oh yeah, this one is going to Boston, huh? Because of the recent trade with Marcus Smart. Yeah, I think this one still is probably going to be Nick Smith Jr. though. Okay, and it looks like they get Marcus Sasser here with the 25th pick. Interesting. I did not even have him going in the first round, so interesting pick by the Celtics technically here. So they definitely do need a point guard since they traded away Marcus Smart, but I'm not sure if this was probably the best decision by the Celtics, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they do here because yeah, not the greatest pick. Somebody that wasn't really on my radar. So yeah, I'm not really sure. It's gonna be interesting. But Marcus Sasser, didn't even know that he was up there, but yeah, we'll have to see. Interesting. I don't even think he's here. I don't even think he's there.
Marcus Sasser, the 2023 consensus first team All-American, the first Cougar to do that since Akeem Olajuwon in 1984. Once again, this pick on its way now, once again, to Detroit, Jay.
Well, he fits well in the Motor City because
Oh wow, I was actually going to Detroit. No, this pick's going to Detroit. No. Tell them to stop, bro. No. Why is this pick going to Detroit? I thought this was going to Boston. Boston must have got the first pick in the second round then. What? Detroit, bro? Detroit? Bro, what? Bro, I can't take this anymore, bro. You have too many guards. Too many guards, bro. What is Monty Williams and Troy Weaver doing, bro? What are they doing? I mean, I wanted to move Troy Weaver, but I'm thinking a forward, you know? You trade up to get Cam Whitmore. Now you get... Bro, they have too many guards, bro. That doesn't make any sense. Why are you getting more guards, bro? You don't need any more guards. Might as well just have all your starting five be guards. I think you can do it. I think you can definitely win a chip that way. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. What are they? I love ball handlers too. We all love ball handlers. KC, we all love ball handlers. But no, this is just terrible. I can't take it anymore. Asar Thompson and Marcus Sasser. You have Killian Hayes, Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with all those guards? But I'm assuming Boston gets the first pick in the second round, though. Can't believe this, bro. Like, bro. Like, what are you doing? Could get Nick, or not even Nick, but I don't know. Bryce Sensabaugh. It's a little bit of a reach, but at least he's a forward, bro. We don't need any more guards. Who said yeah? Who in the front office was like, yeah, we need more guards, bro? You know what would make this team even better? More guards, bro. We need more point guards, more shooting guards, bro. We doesn't make any sense, bro. What are they doing? What are they doing? Someone tell them to stop, bro. The Pacers are probably gonna get Nick Smith here. I wouldn't be shocked. Bro, can't take this anymore. But yeah, Pacers probably gonna get Nick Smith here. You don't need a guard, bro. Yeah, I mean the Wizards getting Tyus Jones though. I think that Tyus Jones will, I think, balance out Jordan Poole's horridness. Danilo Gallinari, he's always a pretty good bench player. 2023 second round pick from Boston, which is 35th overall. Grizzlies got Marcus Smart. Celtics got Kristaps Porzingis. They really wanted Kristaps Porzingis better go off with Boston. He literally has no choice because he literally, like, they traded for him They traded for him twice. That's how bad they want him. They traded for him twice. That's how you know. That's how you know it better work, bro. You get traded for twice by the same team. They really tried to make that deal go through. And I think Boston probably got the better deal in the second trade. They still got 2 first-round picks. I mean, can't beat that. So, and Kristaps. I think they gotta get Nick Smith here. That's gonna be an absolute steal. Wow, Ben Shepherd. That's a little bit of a steal there. I had him ranked higher than Nick Smith Jr. I think. Yeah, definitely. That's quite the steal there for him. I forgot that he was still even on the board. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good pick. Let's see. So we got Hornets coming up next. I got the Hornets getting Colby Jones though. In my opinion, I think they'll get Colby Jones. I think, you know, if the Hornets, or since the Hornets got Brandon Miller, strong, pass-happy defensive guard, should be enticing for them. So I think Colby Jones would be perfect for them going there. I mean, he plays as like a Swiss Army knife. I mean, he can play any position or handle the ball behind LaMelo. I think it'll be great for Colby Jones to go to the Hornets at 27. So yeah, I think it'd be pretty good there. My fault. Yeah, Gallinari's still nice, yeah. I like Gallinari there. Yep, they did. Interesting. I mean, I think it's still a steal, though, in my opinion. That's definitely the best. He's the best pick on the board, and yeah, definitely a steal for the Hornets there. Can't wait to see what they really do with their younger core. I mean, having LaMelo for a whole season, I think is definitely going to be impacting them in a big way. So yeah, we'll have to see what they do there. It's going to be interesting. 28th with the Jazz. Let me go scroll down. Oh, no, yeah, we don't got to see the ads, though.
They share an emotional embrace here. This is just a reminder that this is a
Yeah, so I mean, 28th pick going to the Jazz is it might be. I think it might be Colby Jones, maybe.
Every single player that has heard their name called on draft night remembers that moment. It will live as part of their story.
Yeah, I think the Jazz might either get Leonard Miller or Colby Jones here with this next pick at 28.
Dealing with injury, potentially could have been a lottery pick had he not been hurt and dealt with that last year. Waiting around all night to hear his name called. Just an incredible moment for this young man.
Keeping all of that in perspective, the stage, they finally get the moment that he has been dreaming about since he was a child. Pick up that hat, put it on his
But yeah, big pick by the Hornets though. That's great pick by them. Yeah, I think Miller might go to the Jazz. I think that's probably makes the most sense. I had him originally going to the 24th pick to the Kings, so might be a little bit of a steal there for him.
This is a huge moment from him, and we haven't seen the best from him.
He's got great speed, a terrific first step, excellent in transition, and he can create his own. He can get his own shot. Good vision, but what I like best about him, he's got a competitive nature to him that is different from most really good players.
Oh, and they get Bryce Sensabaugh from Ohio State. The Jazz do. Not that bad. I think that's a pretty good pick there for him.
19 years, a lot of work. Everything I've been through, still going through stuff to the day. Staying up.
It was he paid off in a kind way. Candace Pittman Sr., you got to watch your son navigate injuries, put in the hours, and you saw the emotion that came out of him. What do you think, as someone that has supported him in this journey, about tonight?
Not too bad of a reach. I think that's in the area that I thought he would do. Yeah, I would have thought that Poole had a little bit of a better value though. Not gonna lie, I thought he would be like the future of the Warriors franchise, but yeah, I guess the Warriors just didn't see that, and they valued Chris Paul higher than they did Jordan Poole. I guess you can't. I mean, after that playoff performance, I guess, it's a little bit of a recency bias with him, so it's kind of easy to say that, don't really want that on your team. But unless the Warriors are just ready for a win now, they don't really want to go through a rebuild or start a rebuild. Maybe just for Steph Curry's sake, I'm not really sure, but it is interesting. But yeah, I thought Poole definitely would have been the future of the Warriors, but I guess it just didn't really pan out the way that I guess the Warriors organization thought it would. And yeah, the playoffs performance just wasn't that good. So yeah, I'm not really surprised that they did it, but yeah, especially after that contract, bro, give him a big payday for no reason. But I think, yeah, I think they thought that they were gonna have a lot, a better player than what transpired in the playoffs this past season. So yeah, I don't think, I guess it was just something clash of potential and not much really happening for him, so they just decided to take him, I guess. Turn that down. But yeah, I wonder what the Pacers are gonna do. I feel like it's gotta be Leonard Miller or Colby Jones here for the Nuggets, I believe. This one's going to the Nuggets.
I think he's one of the best shooters in this draft. Mid-range, can get his own. He was just wired to score. He's born to score.
Yeah. But as a Michigan fan, Bryce Sensabaugh, kind of trash. Not gonna lie. So I'll go lie. Kinda mid. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do, and what the Nuggets do here, because I'm pretty sure this pick is the Nuggets pick that they just traded for yesterday. Okay, and they get Julian Strother coming out of Gonzaga. Interesting pick. I did not have him going in the first round. So Leonard Miller and Kobe Jones have both had quite the fall here, in my opinion. As well as I don't think Maxwell Lewis is actually drafted. Maxwell Lewis having quite the drop off as well. So this is interesting. Again, I believe this one's going to the Nuggets. So interesting pick here by the Nuggets. Small forward. I mean, yeah, I think they just need more depth to continue to be a great team, still to win championships and stuff like that. They're gonna need more depth. I mean, they just absolutely dominated the Heat, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what. I mean, some interesting picks here. I'd even have him going in the first round, but could be a steal for all we know. You know, the Nuggets drafted Jokic with the in the second round. Maybe they just know, but yeah, definitely more. I think they just need more depth. But I feel like if they really wanted a forward, they could have got like Leonard Miller or Maxwell Lewis to help them out there. But yeah, interesting to see why they chose Strother.
Cool that the MVP, the Finals MVP, and the #1 overall pick, all international players, really says a lot about the direction the league is going. Highlight of the parade, it's got to be Michael Malone, though. He was living his best life during that time.
Yeah, Mike Malone going crazy. Yeah, they're definitely going to be out the first. I'm not really sure where the Clippers are going to go. I had the Clippers getting Jaime Jaquez Jr. coming out of UCLA, but he went over to the Heat at 18, so yeah, Julian Strother, interesting.
40 points against my alma mater, the University of Portland. He was one of 6 Bulldogs with 40 points in a game in the last 2
I didn't even know University of Portland had a basketball team.
shot better than 40% from free.
I got accepted from there, but their tuition is pretty high, bro. I must say.
I know you're passionate about what the Denver Nuggets are doing.
Passionate.
Passionate.
I said, well, I'm passionate about winning franchises. Yes, I am. No, listen. The new CBA is set up so that teams can't have 3 max players.
Yep.
The Denver Nuggets currently have 3 max players on their roster, and Aaron Gordon making about $22 million a year. They found Christian Brown in the draft, who was a big.
Yeah, Christian Brown last year.
Showed some promise towards the end of the season.
Great addition for the Nuggets. Yeah, I mean, just more depth for them, I think, was probably best.
Obviously, they moved into this with a trade with
I guess we're gonna have to see what the last pick of the live stream is, because I'm only gonna do the first round, bro. To be honest, bro, I don't really have all the lockdown with the all the players, so.
It takes an incredibly special rookie to be able to do that. What are they getting in Julian Strother?
They're getting a guy who's a winner. You know, playing that Gonzaga program, you know, he made big shots, and you gave the numbers, Malika. Like, he can catch and shoot. He's a very good cutter. I think he can be a much better defender, but he's got long arms. He's athletic. He's tough-minded. You know, he's from Las Vegas, and
Hey, shout out Las Vegas. Shout out Julian Strother.
basketball player. But as he becomes a better defender, and
Shout out
plays at
Vegas.
the same level at both ends, because on the offensive end, he's legit.
Yeah, I mean, he hit the go-ahead three-pointer with 7 seconds left against UCLA. He's not afraid of the big moment, and as I'm watching the highlights, you see how quickly he sets his feet? He gets his shot off with extreme speed. That's going to be big as you translate. JJ, you brought up the way that rosters are going to be constructed moving forward, how 3 stars really isn't a viable option in the new CBA. So let's bring in our front office insider, Bobby Marks, into the discussion, because, Bobby, Denver has really been an expert in how they have built out their roster. What do you see there?
No, you're right. I mean, Denver, Miami tonight, Golden State, when you have a high payroll, you have 2 different choices to make. You can retain your own free agents. Certainly with Bruce Brown, that's a priority. And it is draft and develop through the first round and the second round. And you've seen that last year with Christian Brown in Denver. And you're
Yep,
again
for
with
sure.
a 3-year player, Julian Strother from Gonzaga here. Win now players that can contribute versus going out and finding players to sign to the veteran minimum exception.
So, Bobby, right now, the Los Angeles Clippers, they are on the clock, and they are certainly a tax team. What are their options? They sort of survey the future.
Yeah, I mean, the big option is certainly going to be what happens with Russell Westbrook. Yeah, he's a free agent. The most you can pay him is $3.7 million here. The other big question is what happens with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Both players are extension eligible.
Yeah, Clippers. Clippers got to build up their depth, because I don't think Kawhi and Paul George are coming back for another year, in my opinion. Unless you give him a big contract. I mean, Kawhi hasn't really been healthy for the past 2 seasons, and Paul George has been trying his best, but again, he's been injured as well, so I don't know.
Paul George, of course, signed in July of 2019. JJ, Bobby just laid out a couple of options here. Health.
But the Clippers do definitely need a guard, so I can see him getting Kobe Jones here with the 30th pick, but we'll have to see what they do.
Bobby brought up Russell Westbrook because it was a poor fit with the Los Angeles Lakers. You know we had to get a Lakers reference in there, right? That's what we're paid to do here at ESPN. We're paid here to do. No, but look, he was great for them in the regular season. He was even better in the playoffs. He gives them something that they don't really have, and that is someone who's going to put pressure on the rim and create pace. They're generally a methodical team with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. You bring up the health. Look, Kawhi Leonard's probably not going to start the season healthy, so there's going to be a delay. I like the thought process.
Kawhi not starting the season healthy.
Right away, because if they're not going to move up,
And they get...
then they're still in win now mode.
Am I tripping?
They were eliminated by
What
the
does that mean
Suns
say?
in the first round, so if they're looking for
They get Kobe Brown out of Missouri, power forward. Interesting. They definitely are neglecting that point guard position. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just stay stagnant. I think it's going to be tough for the Clippers, and they just got Kobe Brown, the power forward, so they did not get a guard. They indeed did not. They ended up getting Kobe Brown out of Mississippi. Not bad, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But yeah, that was it for the live stream. Thank you, Casey, for staying throughout most of it, at least. Yeah, that was about it. Again, best available here. Coming in to the second round, we have Ryan Rupert, Leonard Miller, James Najee, Kobe Jones, Maxwell Lewis, Andre Jackson Jr., Gregory Jackson II, and Julian Phillips. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good first round. Definitely some surprising picks from my Pistons. I mean, come on, give me Kobe Brown. I'll be fine with Kobe Brown. We got all the point guards over here. We got all the point guards. Point guard farm over here in Detroit. Yeah, definitely. I think some moves might be in fruition there. And yep, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. Only went 4 for 30 for mock draft picks, and then those are your picks at the bottom. Make sure you go ahead, subscribe again on the YouTube. Go ahead, follow on the Instagram, and also leave a follow on Twitter. But again, thank you guys.